And I do know that I have a couple people that I've met again today. Why am I in private chat? That's just weird.
I don't know. I'm about to
Out of private chat.
Hold on.
Now I don't know. I'm gonna have to look to try to find. I think it's in my highlights on X. But yesterday you got 30 views for me for YouTube when we ran it on here at the end of the day. I'm going to close my screen for a second. I know it's going to fuck up and put you up there. I might still be here. Am I still here? Yes, I love that. It's so much easier to do it like this. I'll just have to put my glasses on. And no, my hat is not political. It says make weed great again. So stay out of the fucking chat and all that bullshit.
Yo, Dan's here.
What's going on, Dan? Dan and I almost kicked some ass today on Twitch. We were playing Overwatch.
What was you playing?
Well, if you listen to me, I said we were playing Overwatch. Lord have mercy. Go ahead, yell at me. Go ahead.
We're going to fight.
You invited me. Remember that. You remember that.
I know, but I like to. I like to.
That's where you have fun, isn't it? Are you going to put any of these comments up on the screen so people can see who's already here?
See, you're already freaking starting. And
you're all right, Ambitions. I'm reading. I did say almost. I did say almost.
And Solo, see, Solo knows he's already laughing about it.
See, you were talking some deep shit. I didn't know that.
I wasn't talking deep shit. All I said was, y'all need a smoke sesh. Hell yeah, we always need one.
Yes, that's where I'm going at right now. And I actually just cleaned this out. So always remember, clean your bongs. Change your bong water if you can't clean it, because you will get sick, because it only takes like, what, a day and a half for mold to start. And trust me, I've been sick. I've been violently sick for a day and a half, 2 days off that fucking student glass for not cleaning it. It is rough.
No, because germs grow in there. Because then you got to think about it, though. Because if you did,
I never even thought.
Oh, God.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, there's this one dude on freaking Instagram. All he does is post videos of him hitting the bong like before work and after work, and the bottom of it is just covered in like that resin black. Like it's so nasty, and I'm like, dude, clean it. Like if you're not gonna clean it, then use a dark bong to where we don't have to look at it, because it's like making me want to gross out. It's so bad.
This is the only thing that's hard for me to try to do this with this one. Do you see this ring here? I cannot get that clean. This is a huge.
Yeah, but what is that stuff in there though? I don't even know what it is, because
it's pretty much carbon buildup, tar buildup.
Yeah.
Everything. And I want to get one of them little magnets like you would use to clean a fish aquarium that you drop down in and use. That's how I got to find something to do mine with. But this one here is easily cleaned everywhere, but just right there in that one spot. Now with the student glass and the other ones that I have, I can take them apart. But that one there, of course, I can't, which I love that one anyhow. It's just a huge.
You got anything like long to be able to stick down in there and then like scrub it or whatever? They need to make something like that.
That's none of your business, and I appreciate if you stay out of my personal affairs. Yes, actually, what Nightshade just put up there about the alcohol. Believe it or not, I traded bong cleaning for auto repair. Okay, Tammy, my neighbor, cleaned my bongs for me, because I even put a video out there about her doing that, and I worked on her S10 for her. That was worth it to me, because I would rather throw these bongs away than clean the fucking things. Why? No clue. Is my music too loud for you in the background? What's up, Lloyd?
What's up, y'all? How are you guys doing?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm glad you're here to mediate.
I am upset right now because I was having shit talked about me for 22 minutes on a live stream that I didn't know about. Yeah,
well, that's okay. I didn't even know about this live stream, and I was a little upset about it, because I was like, man, I have you guys both on alerts.
Whoa.
And alert went off. I'm like, this was
Sorry,
not
Lloyd,
scheduled.
I just read your message.
It was not scheduled. I was in the middle of a Discord, and I was like, listen, I got to go, man, because there's some shit going down.
Yep.
There's some
Did you read his message before you brought him in?
I sent him the link and told him to come hang out if he wanted.
I know, but did you read the private chat? I didn't even notice there was a private chat off to the right-hand side. That's the first time anyone's ever used it. Yeah, it's him saying, don't bring me in yet. Okay, now I'm ready. So, yeah, you brought him in too early, too. Look at you.
I did like roll my joint, man. Sorry. Like,
look at you.
First. Yeah, man.
You instigator.
You're so hateful.
You always got to start shit.
You have to start shit.
I can't help
So what's going on? What's up with you two cool cats? What's like
she's about to get her ass kicked. That's what's up.
Oh, geez, violence.
Oh, you don't want to go.
We are on here this evening. Lloyd, do you have the capabilities of sharing? Does she allow you to share it as well?
Yeah, I can. And
Well, the only reason
I'm
why
just
I'm
gonna
asking,
share it to
No.
Dawn, who's talking shit about me? Darcy was. I wasn't supposed to be on here till 10 o'clock. She'd been running for 22 minutes. I was unaware that when she sent me the link, she wanted me to come live. She's like, yeah, we're going to go live again. You even announced it last night.
I did. I told you we were.
And if we were in person right now, I guarantee
What?
I would back the fuck down and
What?
sit in my car like a little child. I would. That's exactly what I would do. I would just say, I'm sorry. But thank
Okay,
you
there we
again
go.
for noticing-
I've officially
noticing
shared
my
it to
brother.
the Sips and Rips YouTube and the Sips and Rips X.
That's where mine is at now too. I'm going to wait till my
This
Twitch
is
gets
where
a
all
little
the
bit
cool
bigger.
kids are.
Yes, most of the cool kids anyway. Some of those. What's up, Sith Kid? Nice seeing you popped in too. And okay, I will give this, since I don't know, I wasn't here for the first 20 minutes, so I don't know if this was actually announced or not. If we don't see your comment, please don't think we're not paying attention to you. Depends on where you comment from and how you comment on where it comes location on our side over here. So if we miss out on anything, do it again. We'll find it. We'll make sure that we
got
see it.
46 from Chiba Pet and 13 from Hot Rob, and then Sips and Rips just showed up. So
Yeah, what
We'll
is
see
this?
what
Some kind of fucking competition? Do you want to play a game?
no,
We're the new kids on the block, so don't expect much from us just yet.
Let's play a game.
we're hanging
We'll do
out.
that. Let's play a game. Come on, let's fight some shit.
What do you want
If
to play?
anybody's
Then?
watching from my YouTube or my X, please get us more than 36 in here so I can at least have something on her this evening, whatever today is.
Whatever it is. You know what?
All right,
I got
hey.
some honey from the Green Scientist, and it's freaking bomb. Have y'all gotten anything from Bob? Y'all gotten anything from Bob the Green Scientist yet? Y'all gotten anything, like bought anything from him or anything?
You don't follow me, do you? I mean, you don't. I realize that now. No.
I haven't seen anything that you've put
Do
on.
you know why most of these people in here know Bob the Green Scientist? Because
you?
I put that motherfucker up on my shoulders like he is a gift from God.
He is.
His
Oh,
creations
so
are
nice.
amongst the greatest I've ever dreamed of having in my life. I never thought that his creations would do that. When I first started doing this Bong Master Rock thing, I've got all kinds of stuff from Bob. I have a personal bong. It's actually signed by Bob. He sent it to me. Bob has got one of my original trays. He's got a bunch of my original stickers. He's been live on here before. Yes, I was not saying to be mean. I was only giving you a hard time for not watching my channel. But yes, I swear to Bob. Yes, Bob is. If you can honestly sit here and say right now you've tried edibles and they don't work, try Bob. Change your mind.
Oh, they're good.
Can I interject with that right there? Can I interject right there? Because like I have not tried Bob and I follow Bob. I have him on alert as well. I love his positivity. I love his energy. I actually learn from him. I want to learn as much as I can about cannabis, right? But I'll be honest with you, man. I've seen his menu and I'm like, his lowest starts at 160 milligrams at a cookie, and I'm like, Bob, I'm a lightweight, man. Can you start 50 milligrams? Man?
Yeah,
what's his
25?
No, yeah, he's got one now that's like in the 300s. I know it's way up there.
Oh man,
and it is. But you know what? And the beauty part about his products is it's not just I'm going to throw this into the batter. The sugar has it in it. The brown sugar has it in it. The flour has it in it. The chocolate chips have it in it. So you get all that. Oh man!
You said about the sugar, Michelle, that she runs a Discord, Mystery Horror Theater, and she bought the sugar from him, and she puts it in her coffee, and I was like, oh my god, that is such because I love coffee. Sips and Rips, baby. We love coffee. I was like, that is such a good idea. I just never thought, man. It's never thought.
This fat guy, he sent me 3 ounces of brown sugar. I rolled fucking bacon in it and air fried that shit.
Oh,
you gotta try that.
Good.
I mean, that was sex in my mouth if I've never had sex in my mouth. And I don't care who makes fun of the comment I just said of sex in my mouth.
No.
If you've never had some high, concentrated brown sugar. I put his brown sugar in my chili. I put it in everything, man. And
what's that like? Did you taste it? All right.
No, you do not taste that harsh.
Let's be professional. Let's be professional. Did you taste any cannabis? Like during your chili? Did you taste any cannabis? Because
not.
And I am not. I'm ignorant. So teach me.
No. Not when I cook myself, but you could definitely tell in the cookie. The cookie, whichever one, it's either in his brown sugar or it's in the chocolate. It does have like a heavy cannabis presence, but it's not one of those like really bad flavor afterward. Why did I just?
You think it would cook off, right? You think it would like if you're cooking like. I mean, maybe not baking. Like,
that's what I don't understand.
Like, you put a chili or like a coffee, man. You just I don't know. I think you wouldn't taste it.
But you do. That's the craziest part. It must not be like when you cook alcohol and how alcohol steams, and maybe it just absorbs more into everything that you do. But it is definitely a. Bob the Green's not here. Oh, whoa! If we're going to do this for him, we're going to do it right.
Let's do it right, man. Let's
I've got one of these that I actually showed off today because I told somebody his name is Bob the Green Scientist,
and I have QR code. So like, put the QR code closer so people can scan it if they want.
Hang on, there we go. Cleared them out. There's the ones for Twitter, and there's his one for YouTube, which he does his daily cooking. He's got a cookbook coming out, or a second cookbook coming out, one of the two. Because the person who made this logo, Janky, she's helping him design some of the different graphics for it, and she also did his logo too. But see, he looks like Bob Ross, and I brought Bob Ross out last night when I was talking with some friends, and like this is my buddy Bob. He's Bob the Green Scientist.
He's cool, man. Like, and I like I said, like even if you guys aren't in cannabis, or he's just he's just really positive, man. I don't know. I dig people that in a very
he's the
negative
most humbling,
world,
giving person I've
really
ever met.
down with people that are like, "Hey, good morning, fam. Good morning. I love you. Here's what I got going on. I don't know what you got going on, but I'm interested." And I like that message, man. And the fact that he cooks is secondary. It's his energy, man. That's my thing.
Like now, he's the sweetest guy. I'm
man. Yeah. Solo, I've been on.
Sweet, nice all
I've
the
been
time.
on Buddy Jane. I've downloaded the Buddy Jane app. I've been in some of their captions that they've put out there. I follow them on all social medias too. Buddy Jane is a good thing to follow.
Yeah, they're going to be at our 10 date. They're going to come in and hang out.
Well, because I know they have. It's now I just drew a blank. They have a Twitter feed too, also along with their website too, or their app. It's pretty cool. So what is going on for 1010? I know it's what everybody's in here for. Wait a minute, I still have yet to fucking smoke. What the hell?
Oh man,
I guess what I had.
See what happens when I start talking? Stop making me talk.
Damn it, man.
I had one
watching right now,
Bob's peanut butter explosion or whatever it was called. It's called like peanut butter.
Yeah, man.
There's
that was the one Big A had. Big A had that one. Isn't that the same one Big A had? I think. Yeah,
and it's 125 milligrams.
Yes, that's the exact one he had.
Do you have it with you right now? Or have you already eaten it?
I have some. Do you want me to go get them and show you?
Yeah. I want you to eat it with us. I want you to eat it with us right now. Somebody just commented top of the screen.
Let me turn off my camera so I can go get it.
Okay, I'll get the comment. I'm heading up to the top. I seen it pop up there. Yes, you're right. See, Dan, I don't know how that went. Oh, probably because you're on mine. Yeah, I'm just running my mouth. You're right. I'm talking shit with what I'm doing.
That's the same one that Big A had, is it not? From FL Dad and Shaggy and Big A show. That he had that on their show, right?
I don't know which one it was. Now, whenever I had them all on, I had Bob come on my show while FL Dad. I think he gave him.
That was FL Dad. Dude. Yeah. Well, Rob, just say no. I didn't watch that show when I started following you. I didn't, when he said about that, I was like, holy shit, I never saw that episode. I went back and saw that episode. I'm like,
that was my shout out to Bob. I didn't get anything for it or anything. I wanted to see somebody else under the same influence that I do when it comes to Bob. And please, everyone out there watching again right now, I'm going to say this again. I reiterate it all the time. What I do is on my own fancy. If I choose to eat 2 500 milligram THC cookies, it's because I'm a grown ass man and I choose to do that on my own. If you do that because I do it, you're fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. Don't come at me when you complain about things. If you want my personal opinion, every opinion, anything I give about anyone is completely unbiased and unpaid for.
Well, I mean, look, bro, you know, as a cannabis consumer cannabis consumer, everybody's endocannabinoid system is different. Everybody's tolerance is different.
You want to see some pretty weed,
man? Like you have much more high tolerance than me. Like I'm much more at 20 milligram. I like the vibe and smoke and just groove.
Well,
you're much more. You could probably eat 100 or 200 milligram and
no. I eat when Bob's Cookies, this is the thing about Bob's Cookies, if you've never had one, when you eat the first one, if you have 5 more, you're going to want to eat those by the end of the night. So you either have to stash them somewhere where you cannot find them, or you have to give them to a trusted friend, because that's how good they are. But then you're going to get so fucked up you forget how many you ate.
Yeah, see, I'll be honest with you, you want to know the truth, bro? I'm scared, and like you're talking to a Pennsylvania medical cannabis user. I'm a medical cannabis patient, just so we're very clear. I want to be open with everybody. Even at that rate, for the past, I think I'm on 4 years, 5 years.
Oh, there we go.
His cookies scare me. Like, that's a lot of milligrams, but at the same token, man, I have heard that people have ate a whole cookie. It ain't like you green out or anything. I heard you vibe really good. I heard everybody recommend you eat the whole cookie. What do you think, man? I mean, I don't know.
Okay, it depends on what you're wanting. Now, yes, now, you can give yourself the screen on that, and we can still talk. On your picture down at the bottom, click on that little box on the left corner, and it does solo layout. Yeah, it's like, oh god.
Do you smell it?
That's like
instantly, dude. Yeah,
it's oh.
Look at that. That is
golly. You guys are about to see me violently abuse myself.
Oh yeah, they are like they're like super. They look like a cookie.
You're about to see me violently abuse myself. I hope you're happy.
If Bob's watching this, man, for real, man, you are a baker. You're a chef, bro, man. Like
I'm gonna stand up, but I think I need to put this on to block, because every time I'm shown, I have to wear protection, so it's not shown.
Is that the honey?
The honey. I've never tried this
honey, and it's 1 teaspoon is like. And like, I got a cup of it, so I put it in my herbal tea.
That shit is so thick.
I gotta smell it too, because I like to smell it. It smells so
good.
Good.
All right. I mean, all right. Like, if I would, okay, did you buy that directly? All right, did you buy that directly from him? And B, how many milligrams per teaspoon?
Hey, Dan. Wait, before you finish.
So
if you go back on Chiba's page, your Chiba comments are coming at the bottom, but your comments through my link or Lloyd's link is popping at the top.
30 milligrams per teaspoon.
30 milligrams. Okay.
Per teaspoon.
It's like sweet little note. Is it not the sweetest?
Dude, that's handwritten too. Just so you know.
Yeah, and then he even puts a little quote at the top.
Darcy.
Oh man.
What?
Listen, you might not know this. Please don't freak out. He doesn't want you reading that to the people.
Oh.
That is now. Listen. I did the same thing. I had him on and I wanted to read it. He asked me not to, because that is a private message, personal from his heart to yours. That's what that means.
And it's
so I did the same thing when you did it though too. And even whenever Tammy's daughter was in a tragic, horrific act of violence, and she was in the hospital for a long time, he sent her cookies because she wasn't able to take medicine or smoke or anything. He sent them one, and she wanted to do a thank you for that, and he had said the same thing. Please, if you do it, but this is ours. You know what I mean? So I wasn't trying to discourage you or anything, but I got cold chills talking about it right now, because I can still remember word for word what he put in mine. And it's really chilling when you know that you've affected somebody enough that they put their heart and their soul into what they've created to give it to you. And it means a lot. And yes, I'm a fucking girl, pansy, call me whatever. I don't care. I find a lot.
It's funny. It's funny that you bring that up, Rob. And you're gonna get drilled tomorrow, just so you're very clear on our show. But that's the point, man. We're gonna talk about men. We're gonna talk about mental health. That's gonna be the theme of our show, and we wanna. It's okay to feel, man. It's okay to feel.
But guess what else we're going to figure out tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen? How many people do we have with us right now, Darcy? I need to know. This is important.
76.
Total? Yeah, Dan, you popped at the bottom again. I see you, giggity. Tomorrow, you're going to find out the reason why Bongmaster Rob had to shit and dispose of in a shower in a hospital. We're going to find that one out. Aren't we, Lloyd?
Yeah.
No, it's not good.
We did not market any of that at all. We didn't market any of that. And so if you're not following Stips and Rips, Bongmaster,
you won't know what it's about.
Happiness, you're missing out on so much drama, hilarity, and just
there was there was like 5 of us in stream.
Even I don't know, and I know this man personally. I don't even know.
And he doesn't know the story yet.
I do not know.
And I'm going to share the story live and the purpose behind it. And it's quite comical. And I really hope that one of you people out there that are watching right now has been in the same kind of situation of one of those, you know what? Oh, well. And that's exactly where it was at. And I was in a very large place, very large place. Wait, knocking on the door while I was in the shower. You almost done?
Hey,
No.
can I ask Darcy a question?
No, you
Yeah.
cannot. It's against the law.
Oh.
Why are you asking me? It's her show. I'm just the mouth. You guys got to either fucking mute me or tell me to shut up. I'm high and I still haven't even smoked yet.
Well, I mean, you know, I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody or anything.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Darcy, like the other night you were talking, you had mentioned about Chiva Pet and talking about, you guys were talking about some CBD, growing some CBD, dominant strains, etc. Could you, I think that was cool, man. And just, could you re-elaborate on that? Just because, man, I think in our community, I think, not that anybody's like against CBD, I'm not saying that, but I think a lot of people could learn a lot from CBD, man. And I know we all like to get high. I like to get high. Everybody likes to get high, man. But at the same token, there is absolute 1000% medicine involved in this plant, man. And you guys, I think it's fascinating what you guys are doing. I just really support what you're doing. I support your product. I support what the happiness to humans is just, oh man, we're so
The way I feel about it is if you don't,
I just think it's really cool, man, to like,
if you keep it
just,
on, you'll
could
never
you
know.
really just, if you could take a moment and just talk about that for a moment, man, because I think that's really, really cool, because it shows an aspect that, you know, we you know, as a stoner, man, we all like
You're right, Solo.
Yeah, but my thing is too, is like, I think it's cool to show people like the benefits, man, like from your very product, that you're getting benefits to your body. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I was like,
No, I think it's important to do the CBD just for the simple fact, like you said. I mean, I enjoy getting high too, but some people don't like that feeling, and some people are like afraid to drive, or you know, be maybe at a
I don't
family
like to get
function
super.
high.
Yeah,
You
I don't
know,
like to do
that type of thing. So they got to kind of tone it down a little bit. But I think there's so, like you said, there's so many more important benefits that comes with the CBD. That's why I always said that like a Charlotte's Web would be a really good one. I've used it before, but you have to be very
you
careful
said that,
with CBD companies.
you said that, and I just want, you said that on the podcast, and I almost got a tear in my eye, man, because I watched that, how that started, and that was for a little girl that suffered from constant like seizures, man. And this cannabis company was basically throwing away CBD, and they found out that Beneco, and that's how it all kind of, and you mentioned that, and man, you got a connection there. You had a connection with me, and that was the whole. God bless. Please continue. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Oh no, you're fine. But
That's
and
awesome,
so
man.
I think about that one, and I'm like, yeah,
badass,
you
man.
know, it'd be a good one for us to like carry, because it's really hard to find. I don't know if people know that or not, but Charlotte's Web, finding a company that's reputable, that it's pure it's CBD, that's the hardest part. You can go find any CBD on Amazon, but you don't even know what you're really getting. You need to go to a company that's what they do, is extract it, and it's bottled and it's sent to your door, instead of some Amazon shit that might have been sitting in there for 8 months or something like that. So I feel like it'd be important for us to do that, because you know, if you're getting it, you're getting the right stuff. You're going to be able to have you know, some people don't even know what strengths to use. So you have like, there's some that are 1,000 milligrams and 500 milligrams and 250 and stuff like that. And you're going, and so educating people on how many drops to take, because I know everybody puts it like sublingual under their tongue, but you just got to be careful. You know, like there's a lot of scams out there that sell CBD that's not even pure CBD.
And as a consumer, and you know, I mean, like I said, I mean, Sips and Ribs, I'm part of Sips and Ribs, and we appreciate having experience Chiva Pet. But that was the thing that attracted me to Chiva Pet, was that this is you. You know, this is grown, this is natural.
Yeah.
You know, this is all that. Same way with like CBD, like, you know, there's a lot of companies out there that want, you know, and in the cannabis community, and if anybody's following anybody, we all know a certain company that took advantage of some influencers or people, and that happens, man. That really happens. That, you know, there's people taking advantage, and that's why I appreciate, and that's why Sips and Rips got to, you know, we're so honored, man, because like here you know what you're offering nature, and that's why when I said about the CBD, you know, like like I said, I love I love getting high, man. Like, let's be real, man.
Lloyd,
but
dude,
you guys
honestly,
nature, you know.
She's just waiting now. When she asked me about somebody that I thought would be a perfect fit for this type of show or the people that I knew. That's why your name came out first.
No, man.
First, I mean, it was you as the individual, and then I explained to her who Scully was, and then I told her about you and Shay, and then along with Sips and Rips. So I mean, you've got the opportunity of being a great guest as well as a great MC as well. So I mean,
first off, man, like it is so. We were talking about it's ironic, man, and Shay has taught me.
No, it's not. Jump on his fucking train. Let's ride this.
No, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Like, Sips and Rips is, and Shay, like that's the aspect she's taught me, that like life will, things will be as they are supposed to. And like we were talking in Discord, and I totally shouted you out. I was like, I was accepted into the cannabis community because of Bongmaster Rob. I would never like you're like no, like let me have
dude,
man. It's all you, man. And
anybody out there, go to my YouTube channel. I still have the highest live likes, and the amount of views is with this man right here. It was the inaugural one, Dank Dungeon Chronicles, episode 1, season 1, with this man. We ran almost 2.5 hours. We gave away an ungodly amount of product. We talked to
we did good.
Substantial amount of people. It was a kickoff show, dude. You were just as much a part of that as I was, because I was nobody at the time either. It was just something I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this.
Man, like my thing isn't even about that. My thing is like what you did is you allowed me to be a part of a whole community, like a whole community, man. Like we're all different styles. And we were talking about this in Discord. It's so, man, life is so weird. But anyway, we were talking about like everybody has personalities, and sometimes we don't get along, but at the same token, like we're all here, man, like a family. We have one shared interest, and that is the betterment of humans, man.
And that's people. What the point needs to be. We're not just in it to get high.
I may not agree with you, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. You know what? At the end of the day, we can still have a rip. We can still have a drink.
Yeah.
And we can still be human, because at the end of the day, we still love certain things, man. Like everything you know what we love to do? We love to hang out. We love great conversation.
Oh, yeah.
We love sex. We love
somebody coming out of the closet, who's married, and all that kind of weird.
But like, no, let's be honest, man. It's okay to be human. That's the whole happiness to me. Isn't that happiness to humans? It's okay. It's okay to be human, man. And here we are, just one day. One 24-hour training to say, hey, man, we don't care what you're about, your politics, your religion. We don't care. We don't care. We don't give a shit. Right. If you're a human being, we'd be
I agree with you, Sully, though. I really do. Do. I love weed, and I love Mary Jane, too. Yeah, but see, like, to reiterate what you're saying there, Lloyd, I didn't get in it for the aspect of getting high. I didn't start smoking like everybody else did. I've only been doing it for a little over 5 years. It was when I got all this metal put into my body, and I realized that I can't do shit anymore. And I found something out there that helped. And believe it or not, before the medical marijuana was pushed all the way through, we were only allowed to have the CBD or a certain level of THC that you can get from a fucking gas station. If you keep your blinders on and you think, okay, I can't buy that, I'm not going to try it, I'm not going to order this, I'm not going to talk to these people, you're never going to broaden your horizon.
Right.
There's so many things that can be done by one plant. I had no idea until I got into this. And that's why, of course, I'm a Dr. Phil. You know, my show, it's because I bring people like you guys on there because I want to know why you decided to come into this industry and stuff. Well, and it is so great when we do that.
If I may, man, I mean, like, that's why I said, like,
no, you may not.
I begged, I didn't beg. I said to Shay, I would really love to have Rob. And she's like, absolutely. And I asked you, and you're like, absolutely. And, Sips and Rips style, we are Regis and Kathy Lee, only new age. I mean, that's kind of what we're going for.
Oh, yeah.
We're Stoner, Regis, Kathy Lee. And
I can't fucking wait, dude. I can't wait.
We're going to talk about, and I'm going to be honest with you, man, we're going to talk about men's mental health, because you, for me, provide humor. You provide joy. You provide me a moment of, and it's just a moment. I'm not saying like you don't influence me to buy or do anything, but what you do is you make me happy, man. And we're all about that at Sips and Rips. And I don't know, man, between you in conjunction with, Darcy and Happiness to Humans and Shiva Pet. I mean, like I said, man, it's just weird how life always
comes full circle.
Man. Yeah.
Thanks, Dan. I appreciate your comment too, man. I see that. See, and that was the stipulation, is I never put a timeline on mine, because how many times you ever sit down with a friend to smoke weed and like, oh, I got 45 minutes and it has to be done in 45 minutes.
Right.
You lose track of time when you start smoking and you do it. That's why it was so hard to set a schedule for mine. So anybody who has been a guest, and Dan included, both of you two, the first thing I say is, you tell me what day you want and what time fits you. I will make sure that I'm there. So if you're a school teacher and you don't want people to know, but you want to come out now and you can't do it till 11 o'clock at night, I will stay up till 11 o'clock at night. I was up till midnight the other night and stayed up till almost 2 with Franz, and then went live with Seth and you, didn't I, Lloyd? What did you guys right after that?
No, I didn't.
Or was that?
No, I didn't make it.
Oh, no, I went live on Twitch right after that. That's what it was. It's fun. I mean, I love doing this. I love.
No, man, I'm all like, you know, and it's funny you say about like.
But I hate it when people like you say that shit to me, because that I don't know how to accept comments like that.
Well, no, man,
I appreciate them. I just don't.
Straight up, like, I mean, like Sips and Rips, how it started. Shay and I, we, you know, she got hired at the same place we were, and we just developed a friendship. And she moved into the same complex I was at, and one of our routines was we'd wake up in the mornings, we'd have coffee together, and we would just talk about whatever was on our minds, man. Like whatever we saw on the news, maybe it was something happened in our personal lives, whatever it is. And what we offered each other was different perspectives. And like with you, man, like, I don't know, you know, I met you on a professional basis, and then it developed into a personal relationship, man. And I don't know, to me, that's an honor. That's not a joke. That's not a, no. That ain't kiss my ass, look at my influence, or look at my,
no, I know
don't give a shit about that in the end of the day, because I know I'm going to be successful. I know we're going to be good, but the connections, man, the message, I want to be a part of something bigger than myself. There's something that we're offering something more. I don't know, man. I think that's cool, and I want to subscribe to that, man. I really do. I really do.
My entire life, my mom has always taught us that you've got to work for what you've got. Nothing should ever be given to you unless you have the right last name or you luck into something. So we've always had to work for everything, and I've done as much shit in my life as I can for free. I've had people yell at me, cuss me for doing things for free because it wasn't done the proper way. And then I sit back and think, you just got $5,000 worth of shit done for free, and you couldn't even tell me thank you. That's what hurts. So when somebody like you tells me something like that, as I see how successful you are, it's humbling to hear it from somebody in the profession that I do. I heard it. I played it on here. A guy from the UK sent me this very heartfelt message. I'm going to play it again. I don't care. I want you to listen to it.
Please do.
I cried. I shit you not.
Please.
I cried like a child, for one.
I can't feel my cheeks.
I was going to. I thought you felt it.
There it is.
This is why when I get a new product, especially from someone like Bob, I love to do it live. If you ever want me to sample one of your products, give you a rating on your products, it will be done live because everyone loves to see us melt. And that was the funniest shit I've ever heard from Darcy.
1.5 of them so far, and they're
Lord, woman, you're going to be set for the next
180 milligrams a piece, so that'd be
but listen,
about 2? That's 90 and 100.
No, you don't. No. Okay, so you did what I told you not to do. Don't do what Robbie does.
I'm fine.
Each one of those things break down slowly. They metabolize different, so that's why that high pushes itself.
I just want to point out the side effects of cannabis are big smiles and just a good time. Okay. And you see right there, she's pointing at the side effects. That is the side effect of cannabis, y'all.
And you get people like this. I'm in Ohio, he's in Pennsylvania, she's in Oklahoma, and we're sitting here together having a fucking smoke sesh like we've known each other our whole life, and I've never met either one of these two outside of this. I don't think I've ever spoken on the phone with either one of these two. I've spoken back and forth between text message and shit, but never once that. All right.
I can tell you this, Rob, and I've made. I don't think this is a big statement. I would hope it isn't, but I am very willing to die to advocate for this plant, and for our rights.
Well,
to use it. I'm not saying you.
Hey, you know what? I'm with you on that, because I can guarantee you right now, if I would have never found this plant when I found this plant, my ass would be dead right now.
Yeah.
I was so inept to just want to run and find anything out there they made to take my pain away,
Word on.
that I would fucking sell everything I had to make sure I had one of them. I don't do that with this. I dropped everything. I stopped prescriptions from my doctors even because I said, I want to do this now. I started doing this. That's it.
And it's funny, man, like you say about that, like, because, like, I know with you, it's a lot of painkillers and stuff. Like, well, for me, it was a lot of antidepressants,
I was given 120 Oxy 20s a month, 90 Valium, and 30 Adderall 30s from the same fucking doctor, Lloyd. And I had that shit gone in 3 to 4 fucking days because I have no self-control. I shit you not.
Yeah, but like, all right, take that.
And that was legal. That was legal. That's what fucks with me.
Yeah.
That was legal.
You just said that. I have no self-control, but in fairness, man, and I'm not trying to be, I'm just, as a question, how much self-control could you have if you are just following your doctor's orders? Because that's the problem. We follow our doctor's orders, and you're taking these medications that are straight up, man, narcotics. Like, let's be real, man. This is narcotics. This ain't weed, like a plant. This is synthetically made narcotics. And then you turn, like you just said, this is your own volition, man. Like, I'm not putting any words in your mouth. You just said you go into this thing.
Yep.
You turn into madness, man.
It does.
And then the same kind of, this is my thing, is like, and I'm not equating, like, listen, morphine's good. We need morphine. We need the things that we have. And I believe that.
Yes.
So at the same token, like, for someone like you, do you need that level, or did you just need a higher level of weed? And why didn't we start with the weed? That's my, why didn't we start there? Because, like,
wait,
if you
where did morphine come from?
It's okay. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to.
What is morphine a derivative of? A fucking plant. How come they can use the fucking poppy plant like that to make every damn thing in this world that's killing more people or having people kill each other more of, but we can't have this thing that we can run our home?
Well, just so we're clear, like LSD plant.
Yes.
Mushrooms.
Yeah. I mean, I was just
plant. Okay. I know a lot of people just think sometimes like, oh, it's no plant. Just what Darcy is, her product, plant. It's all natural, man.
Yep. Listen to this first. I'm going to play this. You ready? This is a shout out to Budwana UK. If you've jumped in through here, because I shared it out to all of them. I played this because, of course, we're so far away. It was 4:00 in the morning when this message came through. And I'm not going to play my message back to him because you can hear it in my voice breaking up as I'm trying to thank this man for saying this. But it's not what you think. It is a family man. Listen to everything that you can hear.
Hey, brother. I know we haven't connected much or anything, but just to give you a shout from my side of the pond, your positive, happy little smoking, bong ripping videos, mate, crazy, positive, mask wearing videos. I look forward to them every time I see them, mate, and they definitely pass on and convey the message that you want into on my side, mate. So appreciate you, Rob, for all them videos because they put a smile on my face, brother. So happy weekend, man.
And bullshit or not, I'm starting to cry right now because that affects me so fucking deep.
You're allowed to, man.
Well, I'm fighting my own demons inside of me with these masks. I know you know that, Lloyd. I've told you that many times. I do that to hide from my own self. I do that because it's just I want to be out there so bad because I think that I am funny on the inside, but I have to do things to make. I would rather make myself center of attention than people put me at the center of attention.
Hey, listen, man. Most comedians. You take Dave Chappelle, Duncan Trussell, Joe Rogan, any popular comedian right now, man. They
it's just the thought of me trying to help myself, help others without even
feel. You have to feel to be funny. You have to.
You're going to get You're going to get that honey in your hair. Stop it! You are too high to open that container. She's just tried to twist it. She's tried to pop it. I was waiting for her to chew on it. It's going to end up in your lap.
Go ahead. I got it.
Don't waste it.
Sure?
Don't waste it. But
sorry, Lloyd. I didn't want to interrupt you, man.
Man. You're good.
No, it was just funny when I look up and I see her going. Oh shit! What was that?
Nothing.
Oh, you opened it up into the cookie. She is going to be so loaded. Anybody? Okay. Even though this is not my show, I will go ahead and say this now. We've been on here for 1 hour and 4 minutes, and she's under the influence of a cookie and a quarter, almost a half from Bob the
Darcy,
Green Scientist.
I'm not gonna lie, Darcy. Like,
If you don't know who Bob the Green
I'm a
Scientist is,
medical,
please make
I'm
sure
a
you follow
Pennsylvania
him.
medical user.
God, that
You're
scared the
scaring
fuck
me.
out of me.
You're scaring me, man.
Who?
Why?
You're gonna have to go outside and hold onto the grass to not fall off the earth, man.
I'm fine.
Have you ever thought about what kind of voice any of your dogs would have? Because you're about to hear them.
I have a cat.
Oh, I've done that before.
talking
Like
about
I've
her.
acted like,
Because of how many cookies she has, she's gonna look over at one of them. It's gonna be like, "Fuck you, won't."
Dude,
do one of those
like,
things.
like,
Spanish.
dude, you guys remember? I gotta.
One
Okay, all right, back in the day. All right, we're all the same age. We're close. Do you remember back in the day, like the like Reefer Madness commercials, and the guy, like the kid, smoked weed, and the dog came up to me. He's like, "I don't like it when you smoke weed because, like, you know, I don't like weed and stuff like that." And the kid's like, "Oh," and he's like, "Don't smoke weed." I'm like, "Oh my god, that is like the dumbest commercial in the world." Because I'm telling you right now, if I smoked weed and my cat would talk to me, I would be stoned on my goddamn mind every day. I would talk to my cat. I'd be like, "Teach me the real world, please, please." I would just eat it. But...
Oh,
see, Cal Pete, this is good advice right here. Put some rocks in your pocket. You.
I forgot Caltopia. I because normally I always. This is my habit. I see this and I want to put it up there myself. I want to keep clicking it, and I was going to comment while you guys were talking, but yes, I knew that was coming. Darcy, I'm not trying to scare you at all. I mean, I just want you to know I'm trying to prepare you. I tried to prepare FL-Dad, and it was so funny because where he has the glow in the dark glasses or however they are, you could slowly watch them like start to decrease, and then you would start to see him like kind of lean over a little bit, and then we start talking to him again, and then he would just start rambling on about some random subject.
That really happened. I've seen it. I've seen it.
Great.
I've seen it's great. I've seen it. That really happened.
It's great.
You're right, because FL-Dad has his glasses, man, and he's known for that. His neon glasses, and you see him like when it starts, it's like his glasses are up here, and then they.
You can just but the thing of it is he did exactly what I was going to say, because by the time he was done with that, he was like, "Hey Rob, I really want another cookie right now," because it's almost like it makes your mouth water for another one. That's how good those things are.
That's dangerous.
I'm about to go get some regular
I've told you. You need to move them, Darcy. Move them out of arm's reach.
I'm going to put them up, and I'm going to get some regular snacks.
But you are so stoned right now, you're not going to move.
I'm going to get some regular snacks.
Because these were snacky snacks.
Guarantee she'll have another one in her hand before she sits back down. There she'll have the other half of that piece.
Dude, I'm not. Listen again. If Bob is watching this, I am a huge fan, and I want to be a huge consumer. But this scares me because he comes correct. Man. There's no joke. Like, you're never gonna be like, "Oh, it wasn't potent enough." You're like, for real. I have questions if you say that. And B,
I've already had one.
The scary part is like, look, she's already wants more. Like,
I mean, I've already had one. I've had a whole one already, like a couple days ago, so I know what it does to me. So I was okay.
But you just said you just said you had 1 1/4 though for the time there.
But
right?
I had a whole one whenever I got them. I had a whole one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I already know what a whole one does, so I'll be fine. But it says flour, baking, and soda powder, can of salt.
Yeah, you sound perfect.
Brown sugar, can of butter.
It looks like you're trying to talk to a police officer outside of your car, looking up at him, trying to explain to him why you are as high as what you are. Officer, I'm going to let you know. It was the can of powder that I see. I think it was the butter.
And it
Hang
says
on, let me ask my hamster. Hey, hamster, do you know if it was which powder it was that? You okay?
Someone said to chew on some peppercorn. What does that do?
No, no. For real, if you're greening out, like if you're too high, I've read some research on this. You can eat peppercorns. I don't recommend it, man.
I never heard.
You wait 10 minutes.
Thanks, Don. I appreciate that. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, wait 10 minutes.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. What's the problem, Ossifer?
I don't recommend them.
Take me home. I'm high.
And here's a couple reasons. One, if you've never chewed on peppercorns, and I have.
Are they hot?
It's not so much hot, man. It's like concentrated pepper in your face. And like you have no choice but to be snapped out of your high because like there's pepper in your face. You know what I mean? So what do you like?
Yeah.
You could be like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to die. I'm going to be the first one ever to die from being stoned.
No, I
And
tell you
then
what, I've been
Step
there.
one,
peppercorns, you're like,
snack,
I'm going to
snacks,
die
and
from
eat snack.
peppercorns. You know what I mean?
I've been there many a times, Lloyd. I've never didn't know peppercorn. Now I've went and laid in front of a box fan because a ceiling fan won't do it, a regular fan won't do it, air conditioner won't do it. But if I put a box fan in front of me on my king size bed, I can cool myself down, calm the fuck down, and all that. It's crazy. That's the only way that when I get so far that I was like, oops, I shouldn't be this high. I don't know why I'm this high, and it starts to inset the panic. Then it really runs.
Let me ask you this, man, because like we're having a sesh,
Oh, yeah.
and I have greened out. Like, I mean, like, and if you haven't, I ain't got questions, but I haven't greened out in a long time.
You ain't trying hard
That
enough.
being said, like, okay, like you take Bob's cookies and they're like 100 plus. Like,
Right.
you as a, and I cede to you, I assure you probably use cannabis more than me. Did you like freak out or anything? Because that's to me.
Well, I did not freak out.
Milligrams a lot, babe.
That's the thing.
Like we're partying, man.
That's the thing,
we're gonna
though.
see Jesus time. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, it was a situational high for me that freaked me out the first time, and then once I learned more about, because I'm fat, dude. You don't hand me cookies that taste that good just and not expect me to eat them all at once.
Right.
So it creeped up on me.
No, that's
well,
that's
no, I know,
man.
but see, it creeped up on me.
Deadly.
It creeped up on me at first, so I was level. I thought it was okay. But then it was like the merge from the ingredients and all the cannabis that's in each ingredient kind of all merged together. And then it was a super fucking high for like 45 minutes. And then I started reading and then I posted about it. And then I got people saying like what you are right now, freaking me out 10 times worse than what I already was.
Yeah.
So that was the only time of that. Yes. But I've eaten, I think four. I've eaten 4 of his 150s at one time. I think.
I'm sorry. Did you say you ate 4?
4. It was 150s.
No,
yeah.
No, please stop. 4 of his 150 milligram cookies. I'm going to repeat that because I think it's worth repeating. 4 of his 150 milligram cookies. You ate them all once. Is that what you just said to me?
Within the hour, yes, is what I was. Because I didn't like stack them together and cram them in. Because I did savor the bites, but within the hour, yes, I was down to 2 cookies out of 6 that I got.
Well, I have a follow-up question, if you allow me. A, bravo, amazing.
Yes, sir.
B, there is research going out. I don't know if you, and this is new. This is last month. There people are using cannabis as psychedelic, like to like high milligram levels of cannabis to have a psychedelic experience. That being said, what the hell did you experience on 150? Like, wow, dude.
I will tell you.
That like?
I will tell you this. It was the first time that. Okay, do you remember the movie Look Who's Talking?
Yeah.
Do you remember when Mikey was in the womb and he was moving his hand like this and it was doing that?
Yeah.
I wasn't in the spirit world. I didn't see a big fucking chicken. When Bear would come into the living room, it's like. He would be in here already, and then his soul would trail him. So I think there was 2 of him, and it would freak me out because I'd holler for him and it wouldn't move. So yes, I started to trip some for the first time in my life on that, and it was not my intentions. It was fun.
No, man, no. That's
the worst part is like
I'm interested in the
because
that wasn't
even
real,
man.
Like everybody in the standard community, we all probably have an edible experience or at least a story or know somebody, but like high level milligram cannabis.
But you got to remember, man, I smoke I smoke an ounce in almost 2 days. I mean, I have a really high tolerance, but I don't give a fuck how much you smoke. If you change the way you introduce that into your body, don't go after the same fucking amount. No, don't do that. Wow, because that's where
4 times. So people understand, like if you smoke something, I mean THC, it's like, oh, it's 25% THC. That's smokable. If you eat it, that's about 4 times the potency. Just remember,
and you drink it,
one half of System Rips. Okay, and I think I'm safe to speak for Shay. Remember, folks, You can always eat more. You can never eat less. So just start slow, man. It's okay.
That's
like to start slow.
Ouch.
Start slow.
Ouch. I just hit my knee.
Not everybody's bong master Rob. He is the bong.
Well, that's why I say that whenever I do anything, I make sure everyone knows I'm doing this for scientific research. Because whether anybody thinks that it is or not, I am in a lot of pain. I am in so much intolerable pain every day that there have been many a times that I would rather eat a bullet than get out of bed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's no bullshit. And every time the weather changes, every time it rains, every time it snows, every time the barometric pressure changes, that affects the way my body reacts, having that much metal in my body, having this implanted pump in the corner over here. So it's me trying to get me to where I need to be. But sometimes I do go.
Pump do?
My pump runs a medication through me 24/7. It's medication that I have to have inside me. It is a narcotic mix of a numbing agent to try to block the nerves that have the damage done to them. It has a catheter that goes around and goes right into the center of my spine, which is pretty shitty.
Rob,
yeah,
can
so
I ask
How
you a
do you
question?
go get it changed and stuff?
Well, when they refill the medicine, which I have to do on Friday, it'll stay in my body for 10 years, and then they'll take it out and replace the battery and put it back in. They stick a needle, a heavy gauge needle, through my stomach into the center port of the thing, and it pulls out the remaining amount of medicine, and they put in another like 1,000 milligrams. But you can see it. It's a little bit bigger than what a snuff can would be. Maybe if an Altoids can was circled, and they're about that thick. But the catheter, it's under my skin, goes all the way around, goes straight up my spine. It looks like my ass crack starts at my taint and stops in my shoulders because of all the possibilities I've had. I'm not kidding you. I mean, I've been accused so many times, pull your pants up. I'm like, look, it's a fucking scar, asshole. I mean, I don't wipe my ass to my shoulders.
Like, hey, I got a question. And well, not even a question, but an opportunity. Or I don't know what you call this.
You want me to take my shirt off? I'll take my shirt off. I don't care.
That'd be cool too, but
do you want to see some fucked up scars? If you want to traumatize your people, I'll show you the.
Well, no, I just want to point out, man, like, isn't it weird that you have all these narcotics, as you said, pumping through your body, as you said, and you've also said in your past podcasts that one of your best pain reliefs is cannabis. Is that, or am I missing?
I will tell you right now, the only reason why that pain medicine that's in my pump right now, it does absolutely nothing. It is there for medical purposes only. It does not get me high. It does not change my elevated rate. I do have this thing that I like to refer to sometimes as a golden hour if I'm out of weed and I need to do something. When my bolus comes to give me a little bit more of that medicine to numb the nerves so I can feel my body properly, then yes. But I will fall asleep smoking weed being pain-free, wake up still being pain-free, try to get up, can't move. That's the purpose of the pump. It's to kill the nerves long enough to say, get up, move, go. Notice Rob isn't the first one that wants nudity. Sits down quick. So I love you, Caltopia. I love you, Cal. I love you, Cal.
Like Darcy, I'm sorry.
I didn't hear a word she said besides nummy, 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 nummy. What did you say, Darcy?
I said, if you had the pump removed to kind of see, you know what it would do?
It would kill me right now. Because the medicines that they have running through me right now are so potent of a kind of medicine, they would have to empty them out over a 6-month period to slowly take me off of it, and then run nothing but saline through it for another 3 months before they did. Now, my pump is shut off before. One of the medicines they have in there, the worst part is if my body doesn't get it, it gives you a withdrawal feeling until the pump activates itself again. It does affect a lot. I wear the back brace when I work under cars or work on cars, a lot of times to make sure this pump stays in place, because this pump will move and go up under my rib cage, and it fucking hurts.
Hey, listen, I have to roll a joint. Is it okay if I do?
Mm-hmm.
You ask a question like that to fart or to leave a room. You don't ask to roll a joint.
Yes, sir.
Lloyd. Hey, Lloyd. Did it just take you 3 times to try to get up? Are you high?
No.
Yeah, will you put up the comment that Sith just put up? Ladies and gentlemen, this will be coming up soon. But this is going to be a podcast for adult style stuff. We won't have sponsors for this show, I almost guarantee. There's probably a good chance the show will get canceled within the first 4 or 5 minutes, depending on what platform we're going on. Are you eating ice cream now, too, or are you eating sherbet? Can't see it.
Birthday cake.
Birthday cake. Another side effect. Sorry, she's the other way. Another side effect of Bob's cookies and cannabis. You get the good one.
Gotta have something sweet.
You're right, Dan. She is very high, and she has 100% control of the controls, so I can't put your guys' comments up or down. You're not prepared. -1 on my hippie card. Yeah. Lloyd, we have to tell Lloyd he has a -1 on his hippie card.
I don't like icing.
Yeah. Well, Cal just said Trojan call. No sponsor, Rob. No, but I'll probably get like Mr. Fister or some weird thing like big wall mount that's going to chip a tooth when it's done. Did you get a kitty crack cookie? What is a kitty crack? What is a kitty crack? Oh, no, that is yours, isn't it?
No, what is that?
That is her personal cookie. That is a cookie that Bob made for her. I don't know. She'll have to ask. Oh, wow. Really, Kim? You would like a text reminder for this show? Okay, yeah, seriously, this is going to be a very adult style show.
Me too. That'll make me laugh because I have bad humor.
See, I do too. I have a very dark sense of humor. And the thing of it is like when I'm on here with you, I have to understand that. And it's hard for me to get that out of my mind that this is a sponsored show. You guys are somebody that's not me doing me. You guys are a corporation, and I don't want that attached to me being this super like nasty perverted person on your show unless it's open and willing. Now, hers is a dark chocolate and cherry is what hers is. What's your milligram, Sith? What is your milligram? You know what? I'm tired of this shit. I'm getting my Peter out. I'm getting my Peter out and I'm showing all of you.
All right, I'm back.
Yay.
Hey, I have a question.
I have an answer. I'm going to show my Peter.
It's a question for each of you, but it's 2 different questions, and I would like to start with Darcy, if that's okay.
Look, wait, Lloyd, look. That's what a kitty cookie is. Kitty crack. 240 milligrams are what Sith cookies are. They are the dark chocolate and cherry, and they're 240 milligrams of cookie.
That's insane, man.
Okay, I'm going to set this one real quick since you're going to talk.
And I'll be honest with you, a lot of people look at me, man, they're like, and they see like automatic, they're like, oh, you eat 300 milligrams of, you're a stoner. I'm like, no, bro. 20 milligrams is like,
all right.
That's my like sweet spot. I like the 20, 25s. I'll do a 50, but like
there's my
250, the hell with that.
Ow.
Here's the pump.
That's hot, man.
It'll go up with my ribcage.
What is that?
It goes all the way down. Trails to the back. Straight to the back. Yep. They opened me up like a fucking fish. Because they broke a screw off in one of my vertebrae, so they had to go up to the next one. So they had to open me up even further and go, okay, here, let's just take all of this apart and just shove a whole bunch of screws through it and just go with it.
Ow.
Rob Lloyd lost his shit on my show with Looper Gummies. Yeah, that might have been one of the best shows that Lloyd and I had too, because when he and I had our first show together, season 1, episode 1 of Dank Dungeon Chronicles, I had 8 gummies that he had just sent to me from the company he was with at the time. Because he was like, how many you got left? And I went, these 2. So I was high on gummies the whole time.
They were a good company, man.
And they were a CBD gummy.
Yeah,
I'm a weed smoker that ate it. And of course, a lot of the CBD gummies have that aftertaste that I describe as like putting Scotch tape on your tongue. If you've never wrapped a present and used your mouth to know what that tastes like, a lot of those CBD gummies lose that or leave that, and it makes people not want to do it. Some of the companies that I'm working with now, I've tried theirs, and I've made sure that it was not that way because I wasn't about to work with them if I can't eat them.
I have a question.
You want to see my boobies bounce?
No, I'd like to ask Darcy a question.
Okay, I'm ready.
She can make her boobies bounce too.
Darcy, we know, most people in Rob's circle know Rob's story and how he came
monetization,
cannabis,
nudity.
An advocate and influencer, and with weed. One of the I mean, I don't know you. I mean, we're, you know, you've honored us by being a part of Happiness to Humans, but what is it about like weed? What brought you guys like? Because to me, it's just amazing that you took something so simple as we see something at late night, like chia, and you took this idea and made it cannabis related. And man, I don't know, man. It's just really amazing me. And I don't know. I don't think somebody would just out of the whim think of that. So I think you have a story that why you came to cannabis. I mean, it could be as simple as you've always just liked weed, and that's cool. But I don't know, for somebody to start a brand, a business, and then a whole holiday based on that. I don't know. I think that's a cool story.
Well, Lloyd, last night before she wait a minute, do you remember the question that was brought up to you last night about, I think it was Nightshade who had mentioned it, that she lives in an apartment and she would love to have one, but she can't. You don't need anything. You don't need a tent. You don't need nothing. You need a windowsill. You need the sun just to come through.
I did see that.
Yeah, I mean, that was the best answer, because that's how I grow mine too. And I wanted to say that. Good. You answer your. Why do I keep going backwards? Put me on the other side of the screen.
Would you just shut up and let Darcy talk for a minute?
You're right, Don. It's a Rob Fillet. 100%. Yeah,
Okay,
Darcy
so
talk.
you know, for my own personal story, I guess I should just speak for myself instead of Tom too, since Tom's not here. He'll have to tell you about that sometime. But
no, I scared him off last night when I took my shirt off.
Anyway,
he left the feed quick when I did that.
Did he? No, he had to get on the call with Rifki because our artist is overseas, and so it's like morning time when it's here. But anyway, I have an anxiety disorder. It's called generalized anxiety disorder with OCD tendencies. So I'm not a counter. I'm not somebody that has to have it even and stuff like that. I'm more of a like a clean freak, if that makes sense. So like my house, like I don't like dirty. Like I will go and like clean. I will clean for like hours until I can't even like hardly stand up. Like that's how bad I get. So
like your hands are raw red, kind of like cleaning. Like I've seen that.
No, I mean like cleaning like my house.
Yeah,
like I'll go on like bench cleans.
And like you clean so much, like if you don't.
I know what you're talking about, Lloyd. I don't know if
your hands will
that far.
And that kind of comes in play with me being a little bit of a perfectionist, and it kind of hit a little home when you guys were talking about it earlier about how you have all of these like expectations. You have expectations of things and stuff like that, and I felt like a lot of my life that I've had expectations to be somebody that's nothing's ever wrong with her and I'm fine, and putting on this happy face of everything's fine, and it just isn't sometimes. And so at first they thought that I had something wrong with my stomach because it affected my stomach the most. And then they did a scope and they didn't find anything after they had seen that there was some like a little bit of irritation and stuff like that. So I had a panic attack in the hallway, and that's when they figured it out. So they put me on Paxil, and when I got to college is when I started smoking. And so I'm 35 now. So that would have been 18 years, 15 years ago. Well, no, it'd be less than that. It'd be about 15 years ago, 15, 16, 17 is when I was 18. And so it helped me so much to be able to like not care. Not that I don't want to care. It was just, it calmed down those sounds, of like, oh, I need to, clean my house.
Preach, or preach.
I need to be perfect and do all of this stuff right. And I'm bad about being a perfectionist. Like I do take people's like comments and like what they have to say to heart. Well, then when I got back out of college, like this is something people don't know about me. Like, it's kind of weird because I'm such a social person and I like to be around people, and even in person I do, but I've came a long way since then. But there was a time where I couldn't even go to like into Walmart and get groceries because I would have like panic attacks about being in public. And so I was living alone, and I didn't have anybody to like help me if that was to happen in the store. So now there's Walmart pickup, but back then there wasn't. So I would have to like make myself go in the store, and I dreaded having to go in anywhere. So I ate out a lot because I didn't want to have to go inside. And for some reason, it was just like going in to get groceries because I had a panic attack when I was at the grocery store. And so everywhere else, it was okay. It was just there. And I remember being like, then it started kind of going off into like social events and stuff. Like I started having panic feelings there too. And so I wasn't smoking anything at the time because I graduated and I was kind of moving back and that type of thing. And I just didn't have a plug because back then we didn't have medical. So I didn't have a plug or anything like that. So I didn't really have any. And then when it became legal.
Call it your weed guy, damn it. Don't call it a plug. There's too many weird things associated with the word plug.
Okay, my weed guy. And so when I had a really good one in college, he was like super easy to get with, it was something that I didn't have to meet him in no weird like dark alley or anything like that. Like he just bring it to my house and stuff. So then so I was back on medicine again, and which was fine because I've been taking SSRIs for anxiety for a long time. And I had to quit taking Paxil because it's kind of just stopped working. And so instead of going up in milligram, we changed over to Lexapro and it worked. And then I got pregnant. And I could try to get off of it. And I was having like such bad panic attacks and stuff like that. I was losing a ton of weight. And then they put me back on it. And when I got done, it would have been 2020 is whenever they legalized it here in Oklahoma. I got my medical card. And then that's when I started really thinking about, what's going to make me feel better and stuff like that. Like what strains do I need, what potency and things like that. So whenever I found Chiba Pet and I decided to start working for Chiba Pet, I was able to, really get behind what our whole goal is to know your strain, know your effects, know what you're getting, that kind of thing. Cause I feel like it's super important. Because a lot of people, stuff. Go ahead.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but like, that was one of the beautiful aspects about you guys that turned me on is like I remember, and I do apologize, it might have been Stoner Jesus, it might have been, you guys have been really active in the community, but you were on a podcast and you emphasized a word, and not emphasized, but you backed up terpenes. And in this community, a lot of people, even stoners, quote unquote, don't understand the benefit and the true medicine behind terpenes. And I know a lot of people think terpenes is just associated with weed. I mean, there's in fruits and it's all, but like you really, your stuff, man. Like you knew and that's what I'm saying. Like when I asked you this question, like what brought you to this is like, you are not just somebody I just like getting high, and not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, I'm down with that, man. I've been a medical and user for years, and I started using cannabis at 13, 14 years old, and I knew this was for me. It was just really cool, like what I've seen of you, like talking about, your avocation, along with your business, along with your, advocating. What brought, what I mean? Like it was just, and that's cool, man. That you're bringing that up, like you're bringing up the idea that, all right, you take Rob for example. He's very pain oriented. And here you are, very mental health oriented, and here all three of us are cannabis oriented.
Yeah, no, wait, now mine hits both. I don't take anything for social disorder, nothing for anxiety, or nothing for depression any longer. I took enough Zoloft to choke a fucking horse. I used to take Valium all the time. I don't take anything like that anymore. I really don't. When I put on YouTube or Twitter or whatever that I use Overwatch and cannabis for my mental health, that's what I use for my mental health. And if I don't have it, I mean, people in my family understand, people in my community even understand. That's why 70s chick, Tammy next door, was willing to allow me to like borrow her grandson's PlayStation when the power shorted mine out, because she knew how bad. She's seen me being manic outside, not because I needed to play a game. It's because I needed 1 hour. I needed my medicine for 1 hour to just blow me apart. And yeah, I take a heartburn pill, and I have to take Lyrica is what I take now, because the nerve damage I have from surgery, if you've never had any kind of nerve pain, it really fucking sucks. It feels like your leg is on fire inside a beehive while it's being frozen at the same time. And it is a pain you cannot control. No medicines, no weed or anything that I've found so far, because it's a part of your nervous system. So they give you that because it blocks it completely, which doesn't work that well, but it takes it away and allows it to be tolerable. Smoking the weed on top of it allows me to keep functioning and not worrying about it. Bless you. I think that's one of the main things that I found with it is cannabis helps me forget about the pain. I can't tell you if it's treating the pain in a certain way or if it's just blocking it completely and allowing me to do what I can.
Well, that's my thing, man. Like, and when if anybody watches our following, man, like our thing is always asking questions. We don't know. We don't pretend to know. We don't, but at the same token, like for me, cannabis has been a lifesaver. It's changed my life, man. It really has changed my life.
really
It made me a better person. My daughter advocates for it. She's seen the change me. My mother's seen it. My family's seen it. So I just think it's really cool to see how different people from different walks of life come about and see how this we all had this connection to this plant, man. Like let's be real, like we do, man, like we do. And and whether we could all believe different, we could all vote different, we could all whatever. And that's cool. But what we all share is this plant, and it's kind of neat how we all like the stories behind how we came about. You know what I mean? I think that's cool. Like that's
well, that's my thing too.
Before we go any further, we need to do a program stop. If you're in here right now and you have not went to happiness2humans.com and got into the free giveaways of all this shit we're talking about right now,
if you're not there, man,
there's glass pieces, there's plants, there's everything. You got it's free. All you gotta do is enter it. It is Thursday, 10:10. She's on this side of me. We're going to be live, all of us, for 24 hours straight. So if you're watching us and you're enjoying what you're watching right now, because I know we've got more than 100 in here, because you said we did a minute ago. I don't want to cut these guys off, but you got to remember this. This is what we're doing. This is what the purpose of this is. So if you really want to know what the backing is with these questions that are being asked from Lloyd, myself, and from Darcy to one another, to all of us together, even from you in the chat, please make sure that you follow each one of us, or even one of us. You'll find it out, because I'm going to do what I can to make sure. Am I able to share with mine when we go to StreamYard?
Yeah.
Have you decided that yet? Okay, so great. So on 1010, I will let my computer run 24 hours. I don't give a shit. It will stream the whole damn thing if you allow me to. I don't care. However you want to do it. I want it to get out there as far as we can.
Yeah, whatever we can do.
It's scrolling at the bottom right now. Happiness to Humans Day, but it's happiness2humans.com. Darcy, I will give this to you to finish my sentence, because I'm not 100% on the website. Tell them what it is they have to do again for this site, for this stuff, to get them involved. Okay. Please.
So if you go to happiness2humans.com, you're just going to put in your first name and last name if you'd like. And then you don't have to put your phone number in there. All you have to do is give me your email and put in their giveaways for the comments on it. So then that way you're in queue for the giveaways. We're going to be doing giveaways every 30 minutes. We got some really freaking cool stuff. I'm just so excited. I want some of it.
And I was wrong. My time frame was too far. I was telling people I thought it was like an hour every hour.
I'm not gonna lie, man.
I didn't know it was every 30 minutes. I'm sorry.
I was wondering if I could get away with if I signed up on my own personal
account. I didn't know.
Oh, yeah, all of y'all need to sign up.
Okay, I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, but I didn't. But
it's a randomizer, so it's going to be.
I couldn't be like
done like that. It's not going to be handpicked.
To be a part of the holiday is an honor in itself. But I'm not gonna lie.
I want to do it just so if I do it, I want to donate it back for another giveaway. Is what I want to win.
I want to win a Chia Pet, man. If you want to know the truth, man.
Who would you get if you did? Did you watched last night, Lloyd? Who would you get out of all the ones Tom showed last night? Now, if you,
all right, I have the one. Really I saved it. I've saved the one, and
Northern Lights. I think I would get Northern Lights tattooed.
Yes, I think it's him. It's the original. I don't know if I can.
Well, now Trainwreck's pretty badass, though. I got to say, Trainwreck is.
Can I share a screen?
Manly.
But it's the guy. He has the piece. I'm sorry for the stream.
Oh, that's
Northern Lights is like
Skittles,
this. Yeah, they're like that. It has like the.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen
Skittles. Skittles is the one I would try. That's the one I used. Like I did a little GIF, like saying thank you to Happiness to Humans and Chia Pet for
I did see that.
Us. And it was just a little thing, and I used that. I just like that dude, man, because he's got like a, he's wild, he's crazy, but at the same time, he's like, man, we're all about peace and love. So I just thought that was cool.
Darcy, did you say each one of them have their own tune behind them too? They have their own song?
Yeah, each one of them has been originally composed soundtracks behind all of them. And the guys actually had a live concert that did it last night, and we're going to play each of the full-length song on each of the smoke sessions, so you can hear
the whole song. How many are there? How many strains do you guys offer? So that would be how many characters?
10 right now, but we'll be doing our second set of strains next.
That's half the day together. I can't wait to hear
that. Yeah. Let's talk about all right. I totally didn't mean to interrupt, and I'm sorry for.
No, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I'm very interested in these new
strains. We had to put that in there again.
I am very interested in these new strains. For one, Darcy? What are you planning on offering? And B, when can we expect these new strains? And C, are they going to be all offered the same way, and would they have their own different like characters and stuff?
So right now the 10 that we offer is kind of like your starter kit. So it's to really get your feet wet on growing, especially for first time growers, but everybody's been growing these. It hadn't just been first time. So in January, we'll announce the 10 new strains, and then we'll have a 420 drop again of the next set of planter kits. So the next set are going to get bigger yield. It's so our whole goal was as they get,
if you want to get one for less than $50, go to chibapet.com and use Hot Rob 20. That's all caps.
They're about, with that and everything, it's free shipping, and it's about $40 for you to get.
It was $38.92 or something like that. The sales tax, of course. So it was like $40.93 or something. Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so price, that's a big thing for consumers, like $40 or whatever. All right, and you're so
that's a yield in 90 days, though, dude. That is a yield in 90 days. It's ready in 90 days.
All right, so 90 days, and how much does that yield? I mean, I know that's it's approximation. I understand that, but give or take.
Anywhere between, I would say, anywhere between a half to a 3/4 ounce.
But understand this: with that, say $40 if you use one of the codes, because I believe Chiba is it Chiba 20 or Chiba?
All right. Well, I have a follow-up question.
You get wait. You get 2 seeds.
Yeah.
You get your soil.
Your soil isn't compound. It's like
it is preset. You don't have to buy shit. Everything is there. It's like going to McDonald's and getting a Happy Meal. Everything is in the box for your dinner.
Can I be honest with you both? The yield is not my concern as much as what I like about ChibaPet is that I can buy according to what I want. So if I want an indica, if I want a sativa,
I really think the yield would.
Here's my thing, because I'll be honest with you, man. In Pennsylvania, and we're getting better, and I'm sure after the new year we're going to get great. Okay, but for right now, we're going, we're doing good, and I'm no complaints. But it would be nice to say I like Northern Lights, and I do like Northern Lights, and that strain is not always offered. So my thing is like, okay, I buy from ChibaPet. I know I'm getting Northern Lights. No, like not bullshit. Like, oh, this is no Northern Lights.
Wait, not just one Northern Light. You're getting 2. You're getting 2 seeds of Northern Lights in case the first one does not take. You have the second one just in case.
Listen, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm gonna shout out.
I didn't mean to cut you off either, but
I want to say, first off, ChibaPet's customer service is amazing. I seen what they did with Sith-Kitten. First seed didn't work out. I think the second seed did work out, but wasn't. They sent them another grow kit. Listen, the customer service is not remotely an issue as far as ChibaPet is concerned. My thing, and I just want to highlight, and what I think is cool, is that if I'm as a consumer, a cannabis consumer, I can go to ChibaPet and say, well, I want an indica, or I want Northern Lights, or I want a sativa. And I like that because, like you said, it takes 30 days. It is a grow, but I'm going to get exactly what I ordered, man.
Darcy, say a word. Anything. Say anything.
Hello.
She's not a robot either. You'll talk to a real person, and look, she's a real person.
Oh yeah, I'm the one behind all the accounts.
She's taking time out to do this with us.
Yeah, man, it's great.
It's good to have the human part of it. Yeah. Of not saying, well, here, let us just compile a bunch of shit together and send it to you to make up for it. They'll ask you why. Can you?
Yes.
Did you try to move it to a different set? Did you?
And I love that.
I agree with you.
I love that. And I'm gonna be real honest with you, man. Like that's what I like about companies like ChibaPet. Like, look, you're buying nature, and nature doesn't always work, man. Like, and I think if you're a consumer, I think you should expect that. But at the same token, like they went above and beyond. Above and beyond. Dude, I'm like not even above and beyond. They just really wanted you to really experience the ChibaPet experience, man. And I don't know, man. This didn't come from ChibaPet. This came from Sith-Kitten. I want to really shout out Sith-Kitten. That is what turned me on. Was the influencer, and I don't know, man. If a company's willing to go above and beyond like that, I'm down.
But it also takes the heart of the individual, because Lloyd, with the company that you were with, whenever I met you, I didn't speak to the company. I spoke to you as the individual. I kept talking to you when you were not with that company anymore. You didn't do that stuff with that company anymore because you were what brought me to that company. And I knew that because you were the only one, every single question I had, no matter what it was always coming from you. So why not follow you instead of them? I'd never heard another word from them afterward. Not a reach out, not a, hey, do you want to do a video? Nothing.
Yeah.
It's the person. So yeah, it's the love of the cannabis inside the person or want to the expression.
I won't speak on that. But I will tell you this.
Speak your name. It's not. That's why I didn't.
But I can tell you this, man. Organically, we call it organic. I call it friendship.
No, yeah,
man. But there's a real. I value information. Like right. I will buy your product if you are transparent. If you are 100% here for me. I don't know, man. And I'm not gonna lie. You know, my business or my podcast is Sips and Rips. And before we ever advocate for any business, we always look into a business. And that man was, I don't know, man. To me, it was just right in line. Yes, you know, it's we can call it cheap, easy, whatever you want to call it. But man, it works. The customer service is amazing. It's beyond the value that you're going to pay. And the fact that they created Happiness to Humans takes it beyond the product. It takes it to another level. It's like, hey, we would love for you to buy our product, man. Yeah, we love that. But we're about us. We're about us, man. And that's why I advocate for it, because it's not about it. Yeah, man, we're all trying to make it. But the cool thing was, we're all about humans, man. We're all about like, hey, look, whatever you are.
How much is 1010? What's it cost?
Let's do that.
To go there.
Yeah. A big old goose egg, $0. And I know a lot of people sit around and go, oh, well, that sounds really freaking scammy to me. There really isn't anything. So if you don't sign up for it, this is just, I'm not being rude.
$0 to go through to it. $0.
Yeah, and there's
Boyd is preaching the gospel straight out, and it's not because he's being endorsed by them, paid or anything. It's the same as me.
I'm not endorsed by ChiaPet nor Happiness Humans. I'm only endorsed by
me.
So we're clear. Drink High 9, and
he's endorsed by me.
But that is the only sponsor we have.
I don't give Boyd anything as monetary payment, but
we at Sips and Rips just are really truly honored to be a part of Happiness. We're just honored, man. That's all it is, man. We're just really honoring.
And Lloyd, that's why you and I are friends, because you do the gloves off shit same as I do. It's like, you know what? It's the idea of making money off this someday would be great, but you're not going to pay me for my opinion or my review on something, because people are following me for a reason. You know, I follow you, Lloyd, because of your heart. I follow. Again,
listen, like I tell people, like, and I mean this in no arrogance. I know Sips and Rips is going to be successful. It's not about whether we'll be successful or not. I know we'll be successful, and the reason we'll be successful is because we are transparent. We're like, hey, we like this product, we don't like this product, we like this movement, we don't like this movement. And I think, maybe that might lose us some followers, but it definitely.
Then they weren't meant to be there to begin with.
The ones we want, man, and the ones we want are the ones that want us to be real, man. To say, hey, look, I agree with this movement. I don't agree with this movement. I like this product. I don't like this product. And I'm saying, as one half of Sips and Rips, man, I am so.
But from me to you, dude, you're already a success.
I love Happiness to Humans, man. Listen, I just like the whole message. I don't listen. You don't want to. Listen, no disrespect, Darcy, but if you don't buy ChiaPet, don't buy ChiaPet. I don't care.
I think somebody's high.
Be a part of Happiness. You're human. If you're a human, be a part of this, man. Be a part of this, man. Because we don't. I don't know. To me, it's we don't care what you are. We don't care your color, race, sex, sexual orientation, what you like on your pizza topping. We don't give a shit, man. Just join, and that's it.
Yeah, it costs. It takes zero effort at all to be just nice.
Hey, Dan, Dan's a part, right?
Or Democrat, or if your religion or your orientation and all of that stuff. Right, people can honestly say that we all have in common enough courtesy to be able to be just kind.
Yeah, just for one day, man. One day, just one day. Not only allow yourself to be human, but allow the humans around you to be human. Like, just
all right, here we go. Hold on.
One moment.
Dan's going to be there, isn't he?
Dan just said, "Who's high?" Raise his hand.
Did Dan get a hold of you yet? You guys have
No.
worked out.
Yes. Yes, Dan
No.
has. He's
Yes.
middle-aged.
No. Yes. No. Yes, they're
Middle-aged.
podcasts.
Yeah.
Read the
Middle-aged.
logo if you can't. Middle-aged.
I know it's
Middle-aged
middle-aged
what?
something. I'm sorry,
Middle-aged
and I don't
what?
need to.
Middle-aged. What are we right now? What is the question he's
Middle-aged.
asking?
He's coming on at the end. He's coming on
What question did he ask, Darcy? He asked if we were high. So we are middle-aged. High, I believe, is the word we're looking for. That's the name of the fucking show. Fuck, Darcy. I was trying to drop the hint to you.
Just so you guys now, listen to you two on this. Like, listen to you two figure out what the hell's going on is make me internally combust. It's hilarious.
On Dan's logo is the name of his podcast.
Well, I can't click it.
It says middle-aged highs.
Hi. That's what it was.
Wow, that's what I just said when I said the name of it's middle-aged. I'm not middle-aged. I said, no shit, it's the question he asked because he asked who was high.
I said, am I middle-aged?
That's not the question he asked. Look, the question you had on the board said who's high, raise hands. That's why I said.
I just want to point out something. I put Lloyd and then
my Lord, you were. Yeah,
I'm gonna shamelessly plug, but not on purpose. But like I put Lloyd www.youtube.com/@sipsandrips.com, and all you see is www or Lloyd www.youtube.com. I'm like that.
Yes, I've googled that twice now, and you don't want to know what the results are, so you may want to change it, or you can keep it. It's up to you. But
yeah,
yes,
I'm gonna have to like change that. I
don't know if this is an animal or a person, but it's rather hung very dominantly. So when you do
that's true.
Did he leave? No, he's still here. Lloyd, are you? Yeah, you can edit it while you're on screen, can't you?
It was very still for a minute.
See, that's the thing is I really think that if he's got a section of the show by himself, you need to put a mirror under his nose so people know he's still breathing. Because sometimes he will sit in that chair, and I shit you not, like a fucking gargoyle. Like a gargoyle. No movement, no breath, no hesitation. Not even if you drop the funny fucking shit.
You've said this to me before, but I listen. I feel it's like, all right, if I propose a question, I think about the question.
You didn't mean to call such a ruckus, Dan. It's okay.
I propose before I propose the question, I think about it because I want the individual when I ask the question to answer specifically, like to satisfy me. You know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah,
real. But while that person is responding, I want them to know, like, I don't talk. I am totally focused on that individual. You know what I mean? So, like,
yeah.
You may think I'm frozen, but I swear to God, I'm just listening. I swear.
You're speaking like somebody who's been in an environment with a significant other for quite some time and know how to know your place and shut up and wait for responses, right?
I was married for 10 years. You know what I mean? I was. Yeah. Darcy, I do have a follow-up question to the previous question.
Oh, for fuck's sake, let her answer the chat first.
Oh,
Dan, yes, you did. You intentionally did that. You pulled this shit out your hat. Because I didn't know if Dan was coming on here tonight with us or not, too. So I asked him, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm sure I probably would if she let me." So evidently, he didn't. So that's why he's starting shit.
I didn't know he didn't. He wanted
fucking
Darcy.
You asked him last night. Do you not remember that? Were you that high? Because it was one of the last comments when he put it up there, and you said, "Yes, I'll let everybody come in tomorrow."
Well, then nobody DM'd me and asked me anything.
Because everybody knows what it's like when I tell them what it's like to DM you.
Darcy.
If you're dying, don't DM Darcy. If you need something of importance quickly, don't DM Darcy. If you need anything in this world that it's
Darcy.
Yeah.
All right, now he was going off. So you gotta reel Raw back in sometimes.
You just gotta tell me to shut the fuck up.
No, you were doing great.
No, you do.
No, you're doing awesome.
No, you can't come in, sis.
You're scaring me a little bit.
Come in.
I'm not gonna lie. You're intimidating me, man. You get wild, and I'm like, oh.
You mean take my shirt off? Is that what it is?
Listen, dude. Listen. Be careful before you do, because see, now you got followers. Now you got people. They're gonna be emailing and stuff, bro. I mean,
it's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
here, I'll just keep doing this for the next 25 minutes.
Darcy, I did have a question.
Yeah.
All right, you talked about what came.
Look, it looks like a face.
You came to Canada.
His nose.
And that's hot, and that's sweet.
What'd
awesome.
you say?
Look at
You
So
his
what you
eyes.
say? Because Rob's talking and I can't hear you.
Watch. Look, quit looking at my boobies though. But look, there's eyes, and here's the nose, and here's his frown. He's mad too. Okay, go back now. I'll quit. We did lose followers. Here, I'm gonna do this for punishment.
All right.
Ouch!
Note to self: whenever with Rob, write down your questions so you don't laugh at his hilarity. But no.
I'm gonna need a
talk
minute.
about how you
Y'all
came
want me
to
to take
cannabis.
myself off screen before I take care of this?
You talked about how you came to cannabis.
I sent
why,
Dan the stream link, but go ahead.
Did you send Seth it too? Because Seth wants to know if she can come in.
I guess my question is real simple. Why happiness
Darcy.
to humans? Okay, for one, which
Darcy.
that shouldn't be too hard to answer, but why 10-10?
So we were gonna do it on 11-10, but we decided we wanted it to be something easy to remember. So 10-10 is just 10 and 10, so it's easy to remember. And then 7-10 was the dabber date, and then 420. Like all of those dates are like so easy to remember because 7-10 is oil spelled backwards, so people remember that now because it's such a
Wait. What was that word again?
Oil.
What? One more time.
Here we
go.
Oil to anybody from the Mississippi to the east. It's oil, OIL, whatever that word is in that state. I can't remember, but have her. What is raw earth called, ma'am?
Now that you're here, how would you say a black crude or a thick coffee? What would you call it?
Yummy.
Sludge.
Black crud.
All right. How would you pronounce oil?
Crude.
Well, that makes it a lot better.
Oil.
Oil.
Oil. Oil.
Oil.
What is yours? What is yours, Lloyd?
Oil.
Oil.
Oil. Oil.
No, I have the
rig.
slurring my words
oil for my car.
Going accent deep. What? What is your question?
How is it?
Baby
You
oil
give poor
on
Darcy
your
issues
ass.
for how she says oil. But
Yeah,
as
thank
I'm
you.
going down the road on my way back from the dispensary listening to this show, I was laughing so hard because just in that little segment where Lloyd brought up CBD, that man said man at least 12 times. We were counting in the car. We got
Are we
a
gonna
12 just in
Take a
that
hit every
little-
time I said man.
Man.
Fuck that, Lloyd.
I'm
I
already
don't want to
designing
die.
a
You ask
t-shirt
me
for
how
this.
much I smoke now.
No,
Could you imagine if you guys played a game and every time I interrupted
I'll be
somebody, I'd
honest
take
with
a
you,
fucking
man.
hit? You guys would never take the bone away from your mouth.
It's truth. It's truth. But I just want people to be informed. You don't have to be on board, but just be informed. That's all. But
yeah,
and
man.
sometimes I'm a little stoned, and man.
Yeah, he'll get like really passionate, man, and he's like, I know, man, like it's really awesome, and like, man, I really think like it was beautiful. How many times he said, man?
Yeah, I know, but when it comes to me, man, I tell you, I will. That is my cross, man. I will for this plant. It's given me so much, and that's okay.
Just heads up, Darcy. I'm looking you straight in the eyes right now because of the Rob situation. I'm just looking at you.
You can't see what I'm doing. My barcode's blocking it. Okay. Look. Now I'm legal. You can't see my nipples. It's just Scotch tape.
Now, guys, remember when we start doing our
right.
show in the late evening?
Oh shit! Well, at least I don't shave my nipples now.
Oh please! It was just Scotch tape.
That's what I thought too. I mean, it's some serious fucking Scotch tape.
I'm not doing that. Just so we're clear. Like, if we start a show,
man, I want to do that again. Is it weird that I want to do it again?
Don't worry.
Just don't
put it on your YouTube.
Move.
Either A, we got to renegotiate my contract, or B, we understand I'm not doing this.
Okay, so basically, I think in contracts it should be no pasties. No pasties required.
No pasties required.
Well, I'm glad I'm a fucking freelancer.
I can sign that.
I'm a non-contract signing freelancer. You will see my nipples when I choose. If you don't want to,
tape on my shit, man.
Well, we're just saying, like, we're not going to require them. You don't have to wear pasties because we don't want you waxing your nippies.
Wait.
And I ain't waxing my nippies.
Wait.
Yeah, I know. That's what I do.
Crippled Cannabis Cowboy can't hear what we're saying because there's too many people talking at the same time.
Oh.
Lloyd.
I'm sorry. What is that?
See it?
No.
Rob's not sorry.
This is my roach clip from Chrissy that she made me.
Well, that's cute.
He's doing this. He's doing it. He did it.
Maybe. Hold on. Yep. I'll let it there for a minute. That thing's heavy.
Oh no! Ow! No!
Like, all right, like no, let it go. No, put it back on there. Put it back on
Fuck
there.
you. This thing is heavy, dude. This is like,
Yeah, well,
this is like hooking 4 ounces to your
about
nipple.
your experience, man.
Let
Well,
it
I'm
go.
gonna have. Hold on. Let
Let
me
it
find a better way for it to stay up there. I'm
There's
really
a better
around.
way
I
than
can't stand
clipping
up.
it?
I don't know how to move. Sorry. You guys are gonna. I need a book to stand up. I can't. Nope. You ain't gonna see it anyway, but it's just too revealing.
That couldn't have felt good. And just for the record, I don't mind nipple play, but that
me?
couldn't have felt good.
The show's
I mean,
gonna be
I don't know.
video.
I mean,
Well-
maybe-
Never mind. I'll be quiet.
all right.
I will save it for the new show because we are a part of Chiba Pet Happiness to Humans right now. And Darcy is so far on Bob's Cookies, I don't think she's quit smiling for the last 4 minutes. I'm not even sure if she's frozen or not.
Dude,
Sure, I was
dude.
tilted like this just with a
My
smile.
cheeks don't work. They're just right here. Okay, I'm
Darcy,
gonna
like,
not
all right, like, can you explain, like, all right, you're about an hour balls deep in, like, body feel wise, and then
Without my nipple?
body feel versus mind, like, where you at mindful and where you at body wise.
Okay, so he did tell me he uses a lot of indica leaning strains to do all of his stuff. So that's all I smokes indica. I asked him that before because don't tolerate sativas very well, or I'll be bouncing off the walls. So I don't ever get couch lock from any of that. So I'm actually feeling pretty just relaxed. I don't ever get like that feeling. So right now, like I said, my cheeks are the only things that feels numb right now, but like my arms and everything, they kind of feel a little weightless, but that's fine. And then mindfulness or mindful wise, I just feel like really just open. Does that make sense? Like where you can just talk about anything.
I wanted to interrupt you and tell you say that it's almost like your mind is floating and you're getting a warm hug throughout your whole body. And
Yeah, like you just want to
a warm hug,
everything.
man. That was awesome. A warm hug.
I'm serious, dude. Now there's some weed or things that I've had before that's almost hit me with one of them warm hugs, like I was electrocuted in the middle. I was like, oh god, that kind of high. And now that it's almost like it starts with a soft massage and almost like the high night when you drink it and how you can feel it go through. But Bob just like it's somebody's dumping that high on you.
It's like Bob came over and gave you a hug.
Exactly. It's what it is.
Oh, dude, right there was the mark. That I think
but it's not even a hug. It's like one of them hugs you're like, I just need you to squeeze tighter right now if you can. One of them ones where you almost lose all of your breath and then you just let go.
So if Bob watches this, that was it. That was the copy. Darcy said it's like Bob comes over and gives you a warm hug. Like, damn, dude, I want a warm hug. I want a warm hug from Bob. Bob, if you're watching this, I want a warm hug.
Damn. And I am lucky AF because I live in. This is one of the few reasons I'm lucky to live in where I live. I live in Tucson. My mailbox is metal and hot as fuck. So when those cookies arrive, almost 90% of the time, they're still fucking hot, like they came out of the oven.
I bet
it is amazing.
Man. I bet they're soft and just.
But I will recommend this though: if you don't live in a hot state with a hot mailbox, I dampen a paper towel and I will lay it and then fold it over it, put it in the microwave for 7 seconds. It makes it just enough warmth to
wait, time out.
Because it's been time, dude. Shut up. All right. I'm single. I make a lot of shit on my own, and I really want to know 15 seconds with 3 homemade yeast rolls and 2 butter squares that cut down to the corner will be perfect as long as you wrap it in a moist paper towel.
I see to you.
I almost peed my pants. Shut up. Stop making me.
Listen, I'm
Darcy,
not gonna lie.
I want to point out that I'm going to be doing a podcast
was like when you're doing like
this is going to be beautiful.
Go back.
Oh, I know. I feel bad for you, to be honest.
No, one of the best things about you, Rob, is like I follow your TikToks, and when you do like stoner recipes, man, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I use a lot of your. I do that. Like,
you want to know something funniest about that? I had
like,
to stop.
You told me about the coffee, like instead of like doing a whole paper plate, take a coffee filter and take your pizza, and like I was like, man, that seems like such a trivial thing.
Man,
but then I realized, like,
use a coffee filter for I use it for fucking everything. It's so Get you some dry cereal. I want a snack. Don't get a bowl. Don't put it in a fucking sandwich bag. Just grab you one of those, half of a cent. Put it there. And when you're done, just roll it up a little bit like that is done. You can even use it to wipe the corners of your mouth with if you want to, as long as you didn't rub one out and get it all sticky or nothing. But please, use all that.
And that's when we went over the top, ladies and gentlemen, right there. But that's okay. It's okay.
There's no over the top with me.
Valuable.
I do not have a filter button. We need somebody to moderate this then and have me on delay.
No, dude, delay. Are you serious? No.
I
way,
mean, we can put you. We can remove you from the stage and just leave you backstage if you want us to.
No.
But you're the only one that would see me bouncing around like a fucking cat shitting razor blades down in that corner doing all kind of weird shit. And you'd be laughing like that, and everybody, what the hell's going on down there? Oh, nothing. He's just down there playing with himself.
Do you know what I love about you, Rob? You want
my dog is bad.
Well, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. It's not the best I've had. Yeah,
to reach around.
Good. No, I love the fact that if I would look up ADD, you'd probably be a pitcher, and you've taken that mental health problem, and you've learned to utilize it, man. Like you recognize it, like, I got an issue, and I'm gonna rock it, and I just think that's gorgeous, dude. So,
when I used to drink,
big fan, man, big fan.
I appreciate. Listen, when I used to drink, I would get really drunk. A lot of my friends would say that I would be super funny when I did that. And they would always want to take me to an improv bar up in Athens and just put me on stage. And so many times I was willing to do it. But I never did do it because I never felt comfortable enough because my anxiety was still there. Now I want to do it so bad. I want one of my friends to come back and say, hey, let's go to this one place I want to take you to. I can't do it myself. Somebody's going to have to just show up and take me there because if I have I'm going to freak myself out.
You say that, man.
But I would love to.
You know what I've learned, man? It's not even, a lot of people hold themselves back. They hold themselves back. It's like, oh, I won't be accepted, or this is dorky, 100%. Or people won't like it, or blah, blah, blah. You know what I've learned, man? You know what the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people are? And there's only one thing. Just one thing. No. What? Successful people are willing to take the chance, to look stupid, to willing to fail, willing to.
That's true.
But they say to themselves, I believe in this thing. This whatever. I mean, it could be a Mars bar to, Elon Musk with X that we use or whatever. But people say, listen, man, this is something I believe in, and this is good. This is a good thing. And I got bad news for you, man. The overnight successes, they take a lot of years. Like, I don't know if people know this, but like Microsoft was started in a garage, Apple was started in a garage, and Brad Pitt used to deliver chicken in a chicken outfit. So if you got something that you believe in, I don't care if you're selling T-shirts or sex toys, weed, coffee.
Well, and with that being said, I was actually going to. Well, I was going to put out an apology today. I wanted to, because when I shared the post from X or from YouTube about my week of having the 20,000 views and then getting the 32 subscribers in that week set, people are getting mad at me for that. I'm sorry. I want to try to get subscribers because I would love to make money doing this shit. They don't know what it's like to try every morning to get up and fight
bro. Then they're the wrong circle, man.
Right. It's because it's like I'm out there bragging because I'm not helping.
I think that's beautiful, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, good
man.
job,
I have so much empathy for other people when they have a problem with what I do. I feel more for them than I do myself. I would rather retract myself from the whole situation.
Don't make any sense to me, man. It don't make it like if somebody said to me, hey, I succeeded at this thing and I didn't know this thing. And I don't know. I listen, I'm not that diverse that I can know everything. And I don't want to. But
I just feel bad. It's like I lead with it when I go, hey, I'm Bongmaster Rob. I've got 2,300 subscribers and 800,000 views on YouTube.
Rob, does it turn you on? Does it turn you on?
Does it give you a little bit of trouble?
Yeah, man.
No, the only time it does, it does.
Turns you on, man.
It does return your.
Far too short, baby. It's far too short, man. If that gives you a little tingle, let me contribute to that tingle.
The only time it does is when the response of the person that I was hoping actually comes out. Because I know a lot of people, they will not follow me because of what I do, or they don't know that I do what I do until I tell them what I do, because everybody in my family is in law enforcement. All of my siblings are, all of their spouses are. I mean, what I'm doing is legal. But there's so much of a stigma in this area where it becomes relatable to me. Nobody knows about me.
I was waiting for this and I'll lead into this because it's cool because you're coming on tomorrow. But
I'm going to come on right now.
Do you do what you do because you want the accolades for people, or do you do what you do because it makes you feel good? That's the question, man.
That is a riddle all in itself. This is what I get from it. I sit in my chair, watch TV, something like that. I'm out on the porch taking the dog out or something. My manic hits. And then my mind starts going one way and then the other. And then an idea pops into my head of something I have back here. That was my anxiety medicine. After I shoot that video, it's like having an orgy for 4 fucking hours. And when you're done, you sit and just fucking melt. And then I will look later on through the day and I'll be like, that made me feel so good that I did that. And now 500 people have already seen that in the first 30 seconds. Evidently, they felt the same way I did that day. That's what makes me feel good. But it hurts like a motherfucker, though. If you put a lot of work into something and you get one view in a week on that one video that you thought was the greatest thing in the world, that hurts. So it's the best of both worlds.
Yeah,
it's
all right. That's funny you bring that up. And if I could follow up, like I can say, and I'll say to everybody, I apologize, but
he's going to run out of shit to talk about tomorrow with me.
No, I can say this, man. Like what I've learned, when you have a good thing, and I haven't, I'm a part. Me and my partner Shay are part of a good thing. We're part of a good thing, man. It's good. It's a good thing. And what I've learned is that you don't have to have thousands, millions, even hundreds of likes or followers. If you believe,
Hi, Dan.
if you just believe, if you believe in your thing, man, other people you're going to attract your tribe, and people are going to say, yeah, I've been waiting for this thing. And I don't know, man, like to me, and like I said, like you know, I tell everybody I'm part of Sits and Rips. We're a morning show, and you to me are Lloyd. Don't take life so seriously, and it's okay to laugh. That's what I get from you, bro. And I'm just being straight 100, man. Like that's what I get from you. Like you make me smile, and man, thank you for that. You know, and whether that brings you joy or doesn't bring you joy, I want you to know that if you're doing what you're doing right now is Bong Master Rob the character, because that's not you. This is the character. But I just want you to know that or not even me, I am thankful for you, man. I'm really thankful for you because you make me smile.
And that's what makes me feel the best out of all of you guys, because that's how I've met everyone. And then you get people that say, oh, well, you're only friends with, say, Darcy, for instance, because she's a part of Chiva because I want to get free stuff from her. Or I'm only trying to be friends with Franz so I can get free high 9 from him. Or some of these other people like Jasper from Stonies or anything like that. And it just pisses me off so bad when people do that. But as like what you're saying a minute ago, I have 6,886 followers on X. 3 have met me in person.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That was me.
I'm not just said. I want to tell everybody. I've never met.
No. I mean, in like family wise, that's what I mean. Family included. Like, it's only that 70s, not that, but 70s chick and 2 other people that are friends of mine that have met me that way. It was what I'm meaning by that. It's because I didn't want everybody here. I put it on Facebook a long time ago. Facebook's for me, or Facebook's for you. Twitter's for me. Don't come over if you don't want to know the real me. And I met a new family. I have 6,883 family members, and I have 3, not saying trolls, but people who want to know what my life is like now on the inside because of you people, because of the way that, not you people in a bad gesture, but you know, we're all from different places. We're all from different aspects of the world, and we've definitely all had different lives, but a lot of similarities in those lives. And I really appreciate the gestures from it. And I am still, once again, going to be selfish on this and not give it back to Darcy just yet. But please, if you have not went to happiness2humans.com and registered for the fucking free gifts that are going to be given away every 30 minutes for a 24-hour live stream, there's something wrong with you. You've fallen, you've hit your head. Darcy, I know you're stoned, but please, once again, because we've been in here for 2 hours and 13 minutes now, and the whole purpose of this is to promote this show, and we've all been talking about random shit, and nobody else can read, so we're going to say it again. Darcy, please tell them what they can do to go to where they I'm pointing the wrong way again. Damn it, this way. You please tell them.
Okay.
Please.
So go to happiness2humans.com. You just put your name in, you do your email, and then put in the comments giveaway. And then that way we'll get you signed up for the giveaways. They're every 30 minutes.
And we're not freaks. You don't have to put your phone in. She already said that. So don't worry about that. I ain't putting that shit in.
Yeah, I know. You don't have to put your phone in. I don't even know why that's on there. But
wait. How much was it again? Darcy, how much was it? How much did you say I missed?
It's $0. Zero. And the whole thing is free.
$0. It's free.
It's gonna come in, meet the minds behind your favorite products.
Oh yes, and you can. Where can you go?
Darcy,
on Happiness to Humans.
I have a question.
Wait, on Happiness to Humans Day, Lloyd. On Happiness to Humans Day, where can I find that? Is it only going to be streaming certain places? Is it going to be on just the website? What can we do?
We're going to be streaming on Twitter, on Twitch, on happiness2humans.com, or no, chibapet.com, and YouTube, and Facebook.
Where can I watch it on my personal devices? If I have a VR, can I watch it there?
Yeah, you can watch it on your VR, on YouTube VR. You can watch it on your PC. You can watch it on your mobile phone. You can watch it on your tablet. You can watch it on Xbox if you want to.
Yeah, but wait, when, on that day, how much is it for us to watch or to do the virtualness or do anything like that? How much?
$0.
So why in the fuck is nobody else doing this yet? Why are we not promoting this more?
Zero.
This isn't 2 days, people. This is on Thursday. It's 2 days.
Time.
Starts midnight Thursday.
Time, you could
midnight Friday morning.
You could win a bunch of shit just for tuning in for something cool.
Can there be multiple winners?
We have one thing that's being given away that's $400 value.
One
that
thing.
Is a special. That is a one night special.
That's a one thing, one item.
One of the items that's on there is a $400 value. We got 2 or 3 that's $200, $300 values.
Please tell me that $400 value was like all of the Chiba Pets in one big package.
No, it is one night with me.
We are doing some giveaways for Chiba Pet, but this is like a glass company. That's
I will do my own giveaway.
I have questions. Like, are the people that are part of this? Can we sign up? Because some of these giveaways are really hot, man. Like, can we be part of this?
Yeah, everybody that's an MC, y'all sign up. Everybody's free to sign. Everybody sign up. Just because you're an MC doesn't mean you can't sign up.
I haven't yet.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think we could. I'm not gonna lie, Darcy. I didn't even do it because I have 2 accounts. Shay has 2 accounts. I didn't.
And I will say this much: whatever I win on that day, if I win multiple times, or if I win something I already have, it will be donated back as a giveaway on a live stream. Something else. But if it's a $400 apparatus that I've been wanting for a long time. I say apparatus. That's like something I'm gonna mount to myself.
Anything that is given,
that I might claim and give away eventually.
You will pay it forward. Absolutely.
Now, Rob, if it's a student glass, you're gonna win it and send it to me, right?
It will go directly to you. All my winnings, if it is student glass oriented, officiated, or anything at all, automatically goes to SIP. See, it's backwards again. She's down here in this corner. Unless you want me to show you mine. This is what she wants from me, besides my nipple clamps.
Darcy, I have one more question, man. Like,
I am in love with you. I don't want to wait.
So big. Look at that thing.
I am in love with you. This is the big one.
Pull this out.
It's not the little one.
Sorry, we're gonna have to wait for this.
It's the big one. Oh no! I'm not doing this. No, I will do this on 10/10. This is what is announcement for now. It will be clean, prepped, and ready to go. If you've never seen me use my student glass and put my biggest bowl, which you can put, I think, almost a half in it, and fire it up and continually flip it.
Come on. What do you like? How much? All right.
Hold on a minute, Boyd.
No. You gotta stop. How much can I fit in that? Like, all right, can I get it like half a gram, a gram? Like,
that's what I'm saying right now. It comes with a wood chip burner. It is this fucking deep, and all you have to do is keep flipping it.
What the fuck is a wood chip burner?
Dude, the purpose of that is to smoke meat. It's not to smoke weed. It comes with a setup for you to fire up like wood, and it smokes it through, and you infuse. Look, the end of the nozzle that comes down. You watch any student glass videos from the company, it's not to smoke weed. This is to infuse your meats and foods. This goes into your bag, and you flip that, and whatever smoke you're smoking through that, you're infusing it into that way.
So, Rob, as many times as I've seen you use that thing, how
I've
good
never
does
stuck
your
it in my
meat
ass.
taste at this point?
I was going to say, I've never stuck it in my ass, but my meat probably tastes really good.
Time out. Time out.
I'm dead serious with you.
Either I'm stoned or I missed the first product. You had a water like
That was the tube that comes from the water pipe.
Yes, look. When you see me do the student glass, I'm gonna turn around so you can see my label on the front. Sorry. That's my Bong Master Rob logo that you can find at jburnerdesigns at redbubble.com, by the way. So it's going to be a selfless plug for that too.
If I ever get that thing from you, you don't take it off either.
Hey, put me on the big screen for a second, so or remove my name if you can. Will you click on me and put me solo? The thing is still dirty. It needs to be cleaned again. So I don't want to hear no bullshit from anybody. Darcy. Okay, there I am.
Oh, it's so big.
Now here's the bullhead set here.
Yeah.
Now there's one that sets up this high that you can put wood chips in. There's a little burner on the top of it or a little grid on top, but you sit down on top of it once it's lit, and when you flip this, it hits this and sucks the smoke down through, runs it down through the other side of it into this. Now, when I do it with the water jug, you can take me off now, Darcy.
No, wait. Before you go any further,
hold on a minute. Let me get the fucking water jug.
Take him off. Oh wait.
Wait, my camera's off. Oh yeah.
Like I'm not asking you to burn wood chips, babe. I want to know how you burn weed.
Same thing. It's
I don't give a shit about wood chips, man. I don't care about wood chips.
I know, but dude, I'm saying that the thing is this big. You can fit almost a half in it if you grind it up. But all you have to do is when you light it, all you have to do is flip it, and the oxygen sucks like you're trying to pull on a hit. So it's igniting it and pulling it down. That's why it does it with wood chips.
You're shaking your head. Is he bullshitting me?
No, dude.
Lloyd. I have hit so many student glasses, and literally, they will fill that bowl up, and like 12, 13 people will hit off of that.
All they have to do is pull it out and put another one in and light it and keep flipping it, and it's a continuous.
Are you guys fucking with me right now?
No.
Have you never watched my fucking videos, dude? This is the one that I put like this on. This goes on top of my head, and that pipe is pumped in.
I'll be real honest with you, Rob. I did see your video, and I did see the
I think I did that with you live.
I don't know her name.
I'm not gonna lie. If it was not for Vices over there, my husband, I would suck dick for one of those gravity bongs. Okay, those things are fucking awesome.
It's like that.
Shut up! Look, look. See. This is one of the things. See this little head here? You stick this down in the end of it. You load this fucking thing up, dude, and all you have to do is keep that flipping.
Do I put my weed in there like that thing? Like
you can put your weed in here. You can put your weed in a normal bowl head. You can put your one in the big circle. I've got them all laying there.
It also holds e-nails too. You can put an e-nail in there too.
What the fuck? I can do dabs out of this shit?
Dude, you can hookah out of it.
Yeah,
you can do everything out of it.
Man, where's this? Wait, time out. How do I order? What's this product?
They're like $400 or $500. That's why I would suck dick for it.
They're $400.
And here's okay. If you were doing, I've done this one before. I've loaded the top of this up with unground bud, and then you mount it on top of here, which is this. So, shit.
Wait, tell me, is that a keef catcher? Was there a keef catcher there?
Yes, dude. Look, it's designed to smoke food. We've just innovated it to smoke weed with, man.
Yeah, Lloyd. Now, why do you think I said I would suck dick for this pipe? It's $400 to $500. I'm not a cheap hoe, okay?
Look,
I'm not gonna lie,
right?
man. Come on. I don't know this product.
Shut up, Lloyd. Look, it's a gravity bong. I mean, it will work as long as it keeps working. I'll take a close up, show you what's inside.
I've never used this product.
Hold on, look what it contains.
It's everything.
You see, it's got a 3-foot hose.
If you're a cannabis company, you provide everything but the weed.
Yep.
The hookah bowl, it's got the aluminum hookah bowl.
Everything but the weed, man. The weed's on us, but you provide everything else, man. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, man. As a cannabis consumer, you provide it. If I pay you $1, you provide everything for me to smoke my weed. I'll provide my own weed, but you make sure the product works. I don't want to buy coils. I don't want to buy cleaning shit. I don't want to subscribe. Dude, I paid you money.
Get a fucking flint rock. You don't even need a lighter. Just scratch a little bit of that magnesium on there and hit it once. As soon as that ignites, all you do is keep flipping it. It burns itself. It's sucking down almost like you're pulling on the joint or like hitting your bong. Please, nobody clip that fucking thing. Did you see what I just did when I hit your bong? Oh!
All right, listen. It
looked so familiar, Rob. It looked way too familiar.
400 bones is a lot. That's a lot in a crashing economy. So let's be honest, okay? Like as
What?
stoners, $400 is a lot of money. So
I got mine for
my
$250.
question is,
I got mine for $250. Shout out to the place where I bought it from.
Like, all right, why would I that I'm looking at that product and it is looking sexy. I'm not gonna lie.
There's
I
two
can do
different
everything
types.
with that. And I can do
There's
everything
two
with that.
types.
Dry herb, concentrates, that's turning me on. I'm not gonna lie, the 400 price point, that's all tough, but the gravity bong shit is pretty hot. So you're
Lloyd.
almost there. Sell me a little
Lloyd.
bit more. Yes, sir.
Lloyd,
Yes, sir.
I've seen you cook. Could you imagine smoking a very nice piece of meat with that, infusing it into a bag, making you a blend, putting you some wood chips, and lighting what wood chips you want? So that specific steak, that one fucking steak that you just bought from the store, you can have infused
God,
with that kind of
I
smoke.
love you, man. I'm not a homosexual, but I can be.
You want me to sell it to you, man? I'll sell it to you. This
you went right from my belly, and you just want it. You're a
well,
salesman.
I mean,
Thank you,
You're
Cripple
sales.
Cannabis Cowboy. See, they're freaking amazing. They are.
that's one of the first. That was one of the very first major purchases I made, and that was under my Let's Get Weird side before I ever became Bongmaster Rob.
They do. I've seen it. You had the chick, and it's her and Bices, and I not Bices. That's sis husband. It's a girl. I follow her, and I apologize. I'm so sorry. And her
Me?
husband's an MMA fighter, and you had them.
Viz from
Viz.
yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I saw
Yeah.
her use one, and I was like, cool. And then I've seen other people in the cannabis community use one. I'm like, man, they do look amazing.
They hit so nice. Like I've gone to so many 420 events here in Tucson, and when you go to the different tables to get samples, that's usually what they're giving you hits off of is student glasses. So I'll hit one of those 6 times at least in a night, and I will be flying.
And the beauty part of it is just like with the milk jug. If you've tried that, Lloyd, your pressure from the hit is you squeezing. That is you just flipping this thing over. It forces that out. I mean, it's thick concentrate. I'll tomorrow if you want me to. I'll do it with you. I'll set it up.
Man, it's funny that you say that because I noticed that in the like a consumer aspect, people want a powerful hit. They want a more powerful. It's not necessarily the medicine. Like the medicine's cool, but they want that. They want that feeling. Have
you ever seen the Seth Rogen video with him hitting off that little gold one, and he takes about a half a hit and starts coughing like he'd never smoked weed before?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, why are they not asking me? I took a fucking half a pound in that son of a bitch in one day. And I have the large version of it.
Wasn't he doing the prototype originally? When you first seen him
his was a small one. I think his was right after they released too. That was because they started out as the big one. The little one just came out right afterward.
All right,
the little one offered a nice security box.
I think that's a fair question, then, man. Like, because all right, we're all big advocates.
He's a multi-millionaire.
Certain people that want 100 milligrams, and we have people who want 10 milligrams. So all right, we're all sponsored by High Nine, right? And 10 milligrams for me is tits. Like that's I'll
for
take High Nine,
I'll
smoke a J, and I'm having a good time. You know what I mean? Like I don't need to bang it. I'll sip it and rip it, man. That's I don't need to be crazy. But there are people out there, man. They want that like. So
you mean like the 500 milligram gummies?
Dude, I'm telling you what, dude. All right, can I tell you guys a story?
Listen, Lloyd, don't jump off what you were talking about first, because you're right. I just told everybody how much I smoked and how intense it is, but that one can of that 10 milligram High Nine is like the fucking warm hug style. I mean, it's not a trip my fucking brain out high. It is a wow. I didn't even know that muscle was there. Fuck.
I would even tell people, and they pay, like, just so we're very clear, they are a sponsor. They pay us to sponsor them. But if you're looking to use High Nine to get high, you're using it for the wrong reasons, man. You're using it for the very wrong reasons, man.
Did you guys give your review before you were sponsored by them?
Say it again.
Did you guys give your review before you became sponsored?
My request. Shay and I had a phone call with Franz. We drilled him because I don't mean any arrogance or disrespect, but I'm not going to advocate for a company that doesn't align with my and Shay's values, man. I'm just not going to do, and that's okay. We don't That's okay. Not everybody has to agree, but like even with Chiba Pet and Happiness for Humans, it wasn't. I right from the jump, man. I was like, dude, I want to onboard this, and we were waiting for our. They asked us, man, because other people bailed out on them. We were alternates, and it was such an honor. That's the kind of companies we want to work
But
for.
no,
That advocate, that love, man. You know what I mean? That's what we're looking for. Not, like you take Franz from High Nine. He's like, is he making? He's a business. He's a business. But he'll tell you straight up, man. His shit, you can look at his laboratory. You can look at his labs.
Mute him before I throw something at him.
He's right, man. He's straight
I don't know
up,
how
man.
to.
You were not just there because you were an alternate.
No.
She was asking me about people. She was filling the slots up, dude. It's not because 30 people backed out and we can't find nobody.
Nobody backed up. Y'all weren't
you are
alternate
who
at
you
all.
are.
Oh, dude, I'll be honest. That's why I took
No,
it because,
no,
like,
no.
I'll be honest. Happiness to me, happiness to humans to us as Shay
it
and
just
I.
all come up real quick, and then
we're
she
very
asked
clear.
me, like, shit, we gotta find some more.
Shay and I are very tight.
That's where that came from,
happiness
dude.
to humans, happiness to humans to us was amazing. This was what we wanted, man. We want to be a part of that advocacy, man. Not like I said, man. Like, and when you reached out and you said, "Hey," I was like, "Oh my God, this is exactly why we started this podcast. This is exactly the kind of job you want, man."
I'm awake. I kept trying to get a word in and I couldn't. So I'm going back.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm talking.
Yes, you are. But I want to tell Darcy that it was an honor for her to even ask me that of anybody that I thought would do it. And of course, I need to know what the platform is for. That's why I offered Jay last night when I talked to her, because they need somebody for overnight. I know Jay wouldn't be able to do it during the daytime because of his job and the way he has his schedule set up. So, I mean, he would be perfect for in that slot. And then I knew the way your guys' show was, but it wasn't my doings. All I did was just told her, here's you, I'm going to throw him to you, and I hope it works. And I've done that with Dan and now with Jay too. And hopefully, because I enjoy that. And I know you guys follow me for a reason. And I follow these other people for a reason. She doesn't follow everybody because they're new into the community.
We are too, man. That's
the only reason why, if you weren't asked like straight off the jump, it was because that she was not 100% aware of what you were going on with.
I didn't know about Sips and Rips at all. But then I was glad that Rob told me because, he wasn't an alternate. Y'all weren't alternates at all.
No, man. No, it wasn't even like it wasn't even an alternate. I just thought like so many people had signed up for this because, like, man, like if you're in the cannabis community, most people know about this event. I would hope, I would think. You know what I mean? Like you got like
I hope so too.
People as big as Stoner Jesus, man. Higher Values, Bomb Ass Rob. I'm not like anybody. I felt that
gaming.
Sith Kitten, anybody on Twitter that is involved in cannabis, involved in this event, because this event means this event is not about us. This is about
it's about Lloyd.
You know what I mean? That's what's
cool. Show you my boobs. It works when women do it. Let me see.
And like I said, like it wasn't like, oh hey, we were like I said, I couldn't believe you guys actually thought of us. That's where I was at. I was like, holy shit.
I'm glad that we knew about you. I love that.
I shut him up. See, it works for women. I can do it too. I'll pull my shirt up till he stops talking. Go ahead, Sith, real quick. Sith's getting mad at me.
I'm not mad at you at all.
Giving you a hard time. What were you going to say?
First, I was going to say.
What were you going to say? Wait, everybody be quiet. Let Sith talk.
You guys brought up the being. Shut up.
Sorry, I love you. I'm so sorry.
Whether or not you did your reviews and stuff first. I've been drinking this shit for 6 months before I got sponsored. I have been drinking this amazing drink since they only had 2 flavors.
See, I didn't know about it.
And they were caffeinated. There was no caffeinated or not caffeinated. There was 2 flavors, just caffeinated. And I was happy. I was happy with it. Yeah, and then more came.
What were their first 2 flavors?
Pineapple and blackberry.
Pineapple, okay. Wow.
Just blackberry.
What is your favorite?
Ooh, blackberry, baby.
So it's my favorites have kind of varied now to time of day. Blackberry first thing in the morning.
Oh yeah, I got it. Limeade was good for me in the morning.
That tart bitterness kind of goes. Yep, I'm up.
Yes, that's
your the sweet tea during the heat of the midday. This
Yeah.
or the
Darcy, you
limeade.
tried these, right?
Yeah.
Darcy,
No, I haven't tried them yet.
do you have some on the way to you?
No.
Me
Hey
too?
Hans or Franz.
Look.
Oh my God, Hans.
Yeah, we'll make that happen.
Fucking
I
make
think
us
you
nuts
do.
earlier.
Because we were,
Hans and
I
Franz.
do think, I thought you did. I thought
yeah.
when we were talking about it, when I was talking about it with Franz on Saturday night,
That's
I
right.
thought he
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
did he not
I
say
even
she had
saw
some
that.
on the way? Huh?
I have to have uncaffeinated because I don't drink caffeine. So I was gonna go order me some.
Yeah, we got. There's the blackberries in both, and so is the pineapple. They have
And I
caffeinated,
don't.
not
I
caffeinated,
do believe the limeade is not caffeinated as well.
and the tea isn't either.
How's the
Nope.
tea not caffeinated? It's tea.
Maybe they use green.
Oh, nice.
Green tea
Yeah.
does not have caffeine. Let me see.
Black tea extract,
No,
lemon
there's black tea
juice,
extract.
lemon extract, watermelon extract, full spectrum hemp honey, coconut water, grand fusion powder, which
No
has
caffeine.
fruits, orange, bananas, papaya, shiitake
Yeah.
mushroom, citric acids. I don't see it.
Papaya, baby. Papaya.
Nice.
Nope. But this is amazing. This is amazing any time of the day. This is amazing at 3:00 in the fucking morning. It's definitely amazing on a hot day, but you want to drink
Mine
all
just
four.
came today.
Wow.
Dude, I think
Mine should be here tomorrow for sure.
Ron sent me he sent me 2 sample packs, like a sample pack to start and another sample pack. But
Mhm.
I think going forward, man, I think it's gonna be a case of blackberry straight up, man, because like
Is it for you?
yeah, man. I like all the flavors. I'm not, they're all great, they're all delicious. Sith it great. Like if you're gonna do like a afternoon, it's a hot day, half an hour.
Yeah.
Shit, dude. I mean, that's an easy sell. You know what I mean? That's not even a big deal. You know what I mean? But like, blackberry and pineapple were my favorites, but blackberry all day for me, man. I mean, that's just me, and I'm a non-caffeinated guy just because like
No, you just
I
have
would probably
Manana.
use it more for at night because I'm looking for that chill, like I'm gonna vibe. You know what I mean?
You said phenomenon.
Do, 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 do.
You said phenomenon.
Do, 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 do.
Sorry, I'm an asshole.
We know it's okay. But those
All right,
pineapple
I
ones are
gotta
the
go
most
to
right
bed
now.
before I
was gonna
pass
say,
out.
Darcy, you got
Darcy.
a business to run tomorrow. Do you want to do this again tomorrow before we got one more day left to go
Yeah,
live before the
before I
live
have
day?
to set up for 24 hours. I can't be eating them cookies if I do that because I'm about to ready to go to bed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Darcy,
It
I
looks
really
like
need to talk
Oh,
to you
I
tomorrow.
never had anything put me in the couch before. Fuck people, I gotta get sleep. Wow.
Darcy, I really need to talk with you tomorrow. It's important. It is about 10:10.
Okay, yeah. Send me. Well, yeah, we can talk, or if you want to send me a DM or whatever.
I'll send you a DM. I'll just send you a voice message and explain
Okay.
it all. It's easier than typing. Yeah.
I'm excited.
I can't unmute myself. Damn it.
Good.
Did I mute myself or did you mute me? Did you mute me?
I didn't
Mic
do
off.
nothing.
We hear you just
I
fine.
swear I
Rob.
didn't.
Yeah, man.
I muted myself by
I
accident.
don't even know how.
No,
how
before
do you
you,
mute?
I was only down at the very bottom.
Oh,
or
I
click on my
see. Yeah,
face.
you
Kentucky.
the 3 buttons,
But I was
and
just
then
going to
there's
say
a
that
mute.
right now, before
Would
you
you
go,
let
if you want to
Darcy
do
go?
this.
She's tired, dude.
I know I was going to say before she goes, if she will throw the website out one more time, that way, if anybody just popped into the feed, they'll
It's
know because a
third.
lot of people do hit the last minute.
Okay. www.happinesstohumans.com. Put your first and last name in, email address, and comment giveaways.
$0.
It's $0 and 30-minute giveaways. Every 30 minutes, we're going to be giving something away.
On 1010, 24-hour streaming,
Can
ladies
win
and gentlemen.
multiple
$0 to
times.
enter. $0 to do it.
Yep.
Thank you again for having me tonight, Darcy. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I had a good time. See y'all
Thank you for
tomorrow.
listening.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.